Hello. I know some of y'all are already in here. Hey, JM888. It's afternoon where you at, JM888? Good morning, Latoya Carter. Hey, butterflies. I'm good. How you doing? I don't know why I laugh when I see you butterflies. I don't know. Maybe because we got an inside joke or something. I don't know. You said you caught the start for the first time ever, JM888. Well, I'm glad you're here. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers that are just coming in here. I forgot it was even Mother's Day. Whew. The time is flipping by so fast. Okay, you in England. Okay. So good afternoon to you then, JM888. No good morning to you. Good afternoon. Don't be anxious. Don't be anxious. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay, so you're going to be listening, Angel Eyes? Okay, good. I'm sorry, I came on here late. I'm late. But it's because I was having some TDs, some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on with the internet today. So forgive me for my tardiness. That's why I was on here, but I wasn't starting yet. Okay. So I'm going to give a few more minutes and then we're going to start. Again, happy Mother's Day to everybody that's in here. Hello. And I hope all of you are having a beautiful morning, a beautiful day, a good weekend. You said never late, timing is always right. Okay, butterflies, I hear you. Hey, Jamila, how you doing? It's good to see you. All right. I try to look. I need to laugh more. That's the thing, butterflies. I need to laugh more. We get so caught up in what's going on with our lives, and we forget to laugh. We forget to have a good time. We forget that life is supposed to be fun. And so I gotta take my own damn advice and laugh a little more and have a good time. But you know what it is? Let me tell you this. It's being in here with y'all. Just the energy coming in here, knowing that I'm going to talk to y'all, knowing that I'm going to read with y'all and stuff like that. Like I said, y'all don't know. Y'all bless me just as much as I bless you. You feel like I bless you. So trust me, it goes both ways. Okay, go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to see what's going on with the person on your mind. How do they really feel about you? Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today what we're going to take a look at again is the person on your mind, how they're really feeling about you. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers that are in here today. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we're going to start with Taurus. Y'all better enjoy y'all birthday. Happy birthday, early birthday, belated birthday. If your birthday is today, happy birthday. Those of you that are watching the replay, whenever you get this, happy birthday for me. But know this, you got 10 more days, and then it's going to be Gemini, and y'all going to the end of the line with everybody else. I'm just messing with y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know y'all my bulls. Y'all know I love y'all. I just got to mess with you. You know that. Your hoochies. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's see what's going on with your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Gemini's are waiting that bit to be first. I'm glad I did this though, because everybody needs to get a chance to be first. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. Good morning, everybody that just came in. I don't know what just happened. I was talking, and then the next thing I know, the internet went down. But that's what I was trying to tell you. That's why it took me so long to come on, because every time I was trying to start it up, something was happening. So I'm not riding off that internet no more. I ride off my own internet because I don't know what is going on with it. So give me 1 second. Okay. All right, Taurus. Here we go. Good morning, Colleen. How you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you. All right. This is for Taurus spirit. Let's talk about the person on their mind. How does the person on their mind really feel about them? We're going to start off with an oracle card to get a overall energy. Okay, so we got pet. Okay, I see you, Taurus. Ooh, 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 you hoochies. It says pet, loyalty, compassion, companionship, purity, true loyalty is by your side. Don't expect too much from others. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is telling you that you have somebody coming that you're going to be able to lean on when it comes to, life and a love relationship. I feel like, this has been a long time coming for you. All right. And this is what you've always wanted. All right. But Spirit is also telling you with this, right, that don't put too much pressure on this person, because remember what I always tell you, Taurus, right? I tell everybody this, and I'm talking to the whole collective. So all of you that are in here need to be listening to what I'm saying. And even those of you that are watching the replay and you looking for your sign or whatever it is you're doing, maybe you decided to look at Taurus because you got Taurus placements or whatever. You're supposed to be creating the relationship you want with this other person, with yourself. And even when you get into the connection with this person, you still need to be number one. You still need to be your own best friend. I'm not telling you to not look towards this person for certain things, and that they're not gonna be your support system and so on and so forth. They are, but you gotta love on yourself, stand in your own energy, and depend on yourself first and foremost. And you have to continue to do that, Because when the minute you let go of yourself and you start going towards this person and trying to make this person your be all and end all, Houston, that's when you're gonna have a fucking problem. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, okay? Because that's been the problem for a lot of us as well, because we were taught to do this. We were taught to make other people the center of our universe, and you can't do that. You are the center of your universe. You are the sun that sits in the middle of everything. You the main character. That's why people always talk about that main character energy and all this kind of stuff. That is why, okay? You have to remember that. Because like I said, that is too much undue pressure to put on anybody. Even if this person is coming in to be your end all and be all. Remember, I tell you, your relationship is only going to be as strong as the both of you are individually, okay? Before you even, before we even factor in the two of you together as a team, okay? All right, let's clarify. Let me get this. Okay, so Spirit is telling you, you need to be putting an end to the bitterness, because this fell, I picked it up just the way it fell, right? Let go of the bitterness, let go of whatever anger you're holding on about whatever happened in the past with Jimmy John and Peggy Sue and whatever the hell, because they on down the fucking road probably doing the same shit they did to you to somebody else. And this is about you letting go of that stuff, because like I told you, people always want to know that they mean something to you, even if it's in a negative manner or in a positive manner, right? And so if they don't mean nothing to you positively, they gonna do shit to try to mean something to you negatively, right? Because as long as they, as long as you feeling something for them, they feel like they won. So that's why it's about you letting go of this bitterness and realizing that, like I said, all of that shit wasn't nothing but lessons, okay? All right, because you got somebody coming in with an open heart, and this is Spirit telling you need to match that person's energy as well. But like I said, you first have to open your heart up to yourself. This is about all of y'all in here realizing you got to be emotionally available, okay? We be talking about these other motherfuckers and how they emotionally unavailable, but you got to look at yourself, Taurus and collective, okay? Are you being emotionally available? Are you opening yourself up? Are you going to be ready for this relationship, or are you going to be trying to drag this person because of the shit other people were doing, because of all the playing in your face other people were doing? Like I said, what happened between you and those people in the past have nothing to do with this new person, just like they shit don't have nothing to do with you, okay? That's why this is about you getting yourself together before you get into this situation with this person, okay? All right. Let's pull the cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Card for Taurus, please. Okay. Card for their person, Taurus's person. Okay. Energy between them. Okay. 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 All right, Taurus. See, you got some shit you gotta let go of, because we got the Three of Swords showing up here. All right. Because let me tell you this. Even if you've healed a lot of stuff, sometimes you be hanging on this shit like pieces and parts of other connections. It may not even be this past thing, the last thing you were in. It could be some shit for 15, 20 years back. If you know this is you, it's not going to apply to everybody. But if you know this is you, you need to figure out what this is and put it to bed, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, this is talking about the fact that you're going to have to choose. We talk about this all the time between the old and the new, okay? King of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like this is you and your person. Both of you are, riding high. You're looking good to a lot of other people. There's a lot of attraction, all right? Like moth, I hear Janet Jackson, moth to the flame, burned by the fire. That's what I feel. That's what I hear. So a lot of y'all, y'all always like this, Taurus. Y'all always got, look at I tell y'all, look how y'all hoochie, you got face cards. Every damn card that fell is a damn face card except for this one. So this is about you having this second chance at love with your, with this new person, Scorpio energy, right? And getting out of this feeling left out in the cold. But then you got somebody that's left out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold, that has, with the Seven of Cups, that has a lot of options, and they're watching you, of course. What's new, right? This is air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? But you ain't paying attention to that motherfucker, because you focusing on your happiness, what's going to bring you happiness, right? But like I told you, the stability and the happiness starts with you first. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. It starts with you first. Okay. Let's clarify. Hey, Karen Palermo. Hey, Leigh Edwards. How you doing? Okay, look, you got it showing up again. Look, you had it. Look, Taurus, look at this. It says loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. You got the dog twice. Okay, so you got somebody coming in that's going to be doubly loyal to you. And I feel like I said, all of y'all, this is what you deserve, right? So it's about you making sure that you come up, you come into this connection like this, because this person is going to be all about you, and you need to be all about them and all about the connection as well. All right. Okay, so the card we have showing up for you is the Six of Cups. This is talking about, soulmate energy. You got this person coming back from a past life, coming into this lifetime with you to have a relationship. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Six of Cups. Okay, so we got the broken card, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. I feel like Spirit is just saying this is a reconciliation, because like I said, it's a past life person, right? A reconciliation between two people who have been through it, basically, with the broken card, right? You've had your heart shattered. This person has. You've both been heartbroken. You've both been destroyed by relationships, but you picked yourself up and dust yourself off, and you're having that second chance with the Judgment card, okay? When it comes to your person, they're showing up as the Magician. So this person is manifesting you, is what Spirit is telling me, okay? All right. Yeah, we got conflict here. It says clashing, differences, incompatibility. These are some of the things that your person has gone through as well, right? A lot of conflict with a lot of other people. Just like you got people that are opposing you, your person has people opposing them. Anytime you riding high and you doing what's right and you make people start to look at where their shortcomings are, they always gonna come for you. They always gonna have a problem with you. You got to understand that. And you being a part of this collective, you might as well know that's part of the fucking cost of doing business, right? The fact that you're in this collective, you are a divine masculine or feminine, you're an ascendant master. Because of that, the fucking demons are out in full force. You got to remember that, okay? All right. So when it comes to the energy between the both of you, we have the Fool showing up here. So this is talking about both of you being ready to and prepared to take this leap of faith, okay? All right. Yeah, see? So Spirit is telling you, be prepared, right? Be prepared to come forward with the truth, with your honest intentions, to be ready to tell this person how you feel and vice versa. Hey, Lucretia Lewis, how you doing? So know that. Be ready to do that. Be ready to give as good as you get, because that's the only way you're going to have the type of interdependent relationship you want to have. The only way you're going to have something really healthy, okay? And then the outcome card, like I said, it's a beautiful reading, Taurus, with your hoochie butt, with all these face cards in here. We got the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about you and this person being each other's life partner, right? We talk about this all the time. This person is going to really, really, truly see you and see your value, and then vice versa. You're going to see them and see their value as well. Like I said, grow old together. That's what I hear in my head. That's what Spirit is telling me. You guys something good. Look, I hear the damn song. Memories from Barbara Streisand. I told you, for the way we were. Those of y'all that are old enough, y'all know what movie I'm talking about with Robert Redford in it or whatever. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So I hear this song every time I touch this card. That's what it's talking about. So it's like, when you get into this connection with this person, it's going to spark all these people from the past, right? They're going to be thinking about you. Oh, Taurus, I wonder what Taurus is doing. I don't know what this is, because you can be single as a Pringle for a long ass time, right? Going through all this stuff and stuff like that. And you like, where are these fucking people at when you going through all this shit, right? But the minute you get into a relationship with your person, the minute you happy, the minute you ain't thinking about nobody else, here all these motherfuckers coming. And that's what Spirit is telling you. Here they come with the memories card, okay? So it's not going to just be for a lot of you, especially with Taurus. It ain't going to just be, I feel like, one past person. It's going to be a lot of them coming at you, okay? So you just got to be prepared for that. But that's a normal day for Taurus anyway. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Hey, Leo Twin Flame. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Oh no. Oh no, why I'm just laughing today. I'm just in a good mood, I guess, today. Okay. Not that I'm not any other day, but you know. Okay, Spirit is telling you don't procrastinate. This is your advice, Taurus. Don't procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. So I feel like Spirit is saying when this person comes forward with the truth, with the intentions, with the honesty, like you need to weigh out the situation, be discerning about what is going on, how this person is treating you, how they make you feel, all of these things. Be looking at the cracks and the crevices, be looking at all the shit. But then also, when you know that this is the person, I ain't telling you to run in the door naked and go lay in the bed. I'm not telling you to do that, Taurus, okay? You hoochies. I'm telling you to come forward, take some steps forward and let them know, hey, I'm feeling you like you're feeling me. Let's see where we can take this, so on and so forth. Like I said, you don't have to, get crazy and do crazy. And like I said, if you feel yourself wanting to run, what they say, tiptoe through the tulips. And you know that song. If you feeling like you need to do that or you want to do that, temper yourself, slow yourself down, slow your roll. Know that you and this person can be together forever if that's what you're wanting to do, and don't allow it to just go to your head and make you do things impulsively. This is about us not being impulsive anymore, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. All right, let's get the message. Hey Ashley, how you doing? Let's get the message from your person. Okay, your body is a piece of art and your soul a piece of heaven. Okay, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of good times, a lot of fun times with this person, but there's no need to rush. That's how you gonna know this person really care about you, because I feel like even though it may end up happening that the two of you may end up doing the do before, I don't feel like it's this person's intention to do that. And I don't feel like for most of you it's yours either. But it's the energy, because you can feel this person. You can feel the energy. You can feel the irresistible pull to them, right? So know that this person does have feelings for you, and that you're not coming from, a hit it and quit it place, and they're not coming from that either. Okay. All right. Oh, you said your surgery didn't go great. Go great. I'm sorry to hear that, Ashley. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Hey, Goldilocks, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you too. Okay. I appreciate you showing up though, even though, things didn't go well, Ashley. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. So we got annoyance showing up here. It says you or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. I feel like this is you, Taurus, that you are annoyed at all these damn people playing in your face, right? And you just tired of the status quo. You just ready for your person. You ready for your person 10 years ago. That's what I feel like this is. So don't let this get to you. Look at the people that are coming in your face. Look at it as a blessing, because it's teaching you certain things. It's teaching you how to identify the things that you need to be looking at. Because I'm telling you, folks can come in your face and you be thinking it's all good in the fucking hood. And then later on, further on down the line, you like, oh shit, I didn't see that. Or I didn't see that. That's why I tell you, take off the rose-colored glasses in the beginning and realize that you need to watch and see how this person moves, how the two of you, how you move with them, how they make you feel, and how the two of y'all show up together. Okay? All right, Taurus, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a happy Mother's Day. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, I thank you for being here for the time that you were, okay? Thank you so much. All right, now we're moving on to my Jimmy Jims, my Geminis. I want to shout out to Mitzi, for being my moderator. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that. You always do that for me, and I just want to make sure you understand that I appreciate you for doing that. Okay, let's you're welcome, butterflies. Love and light to you as well. All right. Like I said, have that happy Mother's Day, butterflies. Okay. Let's see, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. We're going to be praying for you, Ashley. We're going to say some prayers for you, okay? You're an important part of this collective, and I want you to know that. I hope everything, gets better from here on out, because I know that surgery and being in the hospital and all those things, it can be really stressful. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, gosh. Hopefully they're going to be able to figure something out for you, Ashley. Whew. All right, Gemini, hold on one second. Okay. All right, this is for Gemini spirit. What's going on with the person on their mind, please? How do they really feel about Gemini? I'm going to pull the Oracle card first. Hey, Allie, how you doing? That's my buddy right there, Allie. Okay, so we got Gemini. We got coffee maker here. It says awakening, energy, flow. It says something crucial is brewing, set to stream into your future. So you got something coming. You got something really good coming, Gemini. I love this. I love this energy here. Okay, let's clarify. Some of y'all still need to walk away. You still got some people lingering in your energy, some people that you don't want to let go of, and Spirit is telling you you need to walk away. If you want whatever's perking up, what is that? The coffee commercials, the Folgers in your cup. If you want what's supposed to be coming into your cup, you need to be doing what you're being asked to do. Hey, Nicole Williams, how you doing? Hey. Like I said, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in here. Okay, so to clarify, we got the Two of Wands. This is talking about the choice coming, right? A lot of y'all feel like this new person is way off, but Spirit is telling you, you just don't see this person coming because there's the moon there in the card, okay? You may be at a distance in the beginning. I tell you that all the time, and it's supposed to happen that way, right? But I feel like this person's gonna show up before you even know it. But when you thinking about something else or your mind is somewhere else, that's when this person is going to show up. Okay, look at that, because they longing for you just like you longing for them. They're craving you, aching you, wanting to be with you, Gemini. Okay, all right, let's pull these cards and see what's going on. You welcome, Ashley. You know you my girl. You know you my Scorpio girl. Sting. Okay, so this is for Gemini. Card for Gemini, please. Card for their person. The energy between them, please. And the outcome. Okay, Gemini. Okay, so look, overall energy we have for you is the Two of Swords here, right? So this is talking, you cross-watching busy. So this is talking about, having to make that choice, right? With the Two of Wands. I mean, not Two of Wands, but the Two of Swords. And it's also talking about the red flags. So Spirit is telling you, you have a choice coming. Make sure you're paying attention to the red flags. I keep telling y'all, because people will show up in your energy. You have to make sure that you're setting boundaries, because I wouldn't put it past Spirit to put somebody in your life and have them, violate some boundaries or make you feel some kind of way. Because let me tell you this, we talk about boundaries and we think that it's so easy, right? Because, we talk about it, even me. I'm like, you need to set your boundaries, but when you got to do it, especially if it's somebody that you got feelings for, it is hard to do it, because it triggers you. It triggers all the shit from your past. And you like, if I stand up to this person, what's going to happen? Because it's the fear of the unknown, right? But that's why I told you, that's where the self-love comes in. Because when you love yourself enough, you like, nah, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. if this person is supposed to be here, that's what the self-love does, because you have to understand and you have to know about yourself, Gemini. And I'm talking to everybody in the collective. This ain't just Gemini's reading, so everybody needs to be listening to this. You have to understand that this is about you loving yourself enough that you ain't never gonna let nobody else fucking mistreat you ever again. Ever again. Not even a little bit, okay? And you may you may feel like, you know, you being a bitch, or you being a motherfucker because you setting these boundaries. But I'm telling you, what is worse? Ask yourself, what is worse? For you to sit in a relationship where you know you're not getting what you fucking deserve, and this person is walking all over you, and then you beating yourself up because you didn't fucking say nothing? I'm telling you, don't be afraid to set the boundaries, and do it in the beginning, because when you do that, you're going to get all the information you need, because you need to know how this person rolls when it comes to you setting boundaries and stuff like that, because that's going to tell you everything, okay? And like I said, you deserve consistency. You deserve somebody that loves you, somebody who's going to be there every fucking day, and not when they fucking feel like it, or when the day is good, or whatever. And like I said, anybody that's trying to fight giving you consistency, they don't fucking belong in your life. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, okay? Because you are being consistent. You are wanting to bring 100% to the table. Why this person came, right? So that's what Spirit is telling you. These are the things you need to be looking at, because they will send people in that will test you. I told you, the fucking love bombers, the people that try to tell you, oh, I want to marry you, this and this and that, and the motherfucker don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? All of these, like the crazy things, like the connections that you know are not divine connections, and they coming in telling you all kind of weird shit. So you got to think about all of those things, is what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? We got the Knight of Swords showing up here. This is a air sign. I don't know why I keep wanting to say air sign. I'm fire sign. For some of y'all, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but this is an air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Spirit is telling you this is going to come in out of nowhere. And like I said, the right person is going to be the one that is offering you the higher level of commitment with the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, okay? And then the balance and the healing with Temperance, and it's a soulmate connection with Temperance, okay? All right, but make sure you're doing your healing with the Hermit card. All right, let's clarify. Hello, everybody that are just coming in. Thank you for being here. Happy Mother's Day to those mothers that are in the chat or watching the replay, okay? So we've got Trapped showing up here to clarify the Two of Swords. So some of y'all, because you don't listen, you don't look at the red flags, you're not seeing what's going on, you wearing the blindfold. Look, this was all of us at a certain point, okay? So the things that I'm telling you, don't think I'm just telling one sign. I'm talking to everybody, I'm talking to myself too. We all been here. Because of your lack of setting boundaries, or your lack of looking at the red flags, or ignoring them, or because you ignored them and stuff like that, you may have felt trapped in certain connections, right? Or feeling like, you know, I'm stuck in this shit, I'm not getting what it is I deserve, so on and so forth. And the reason why is because you're not standing up for yourself. Because I'm telling you, Gemini and the collective, if you don't stand up for your fucking self, who gonna stand up for you? I told you, you got somebody coming that's gonna do that, but I feel like Spirit is saying you're gonna have to show them first that you willing and ready to stand up and have your own fucking back. I told you it's about you being your own best friend first. Because again, I'm gonna tell you again, right? When you get into this connection with this person, even before this, it's about cultivating that relationship with yourself, having that self-love for yourself, being your own best friend. Because the second you start to put somebody else on a pedestal, and you start to put, you know, the relationship you have with them ahead of the relationship you have with you, all this fucking shit's gonna fall apart. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, all right? So you need to go in knowing, okay, I gotta heal myself, I have to show up a certain way, I gotta be ready to set my boundaries, all this thing. And it's not like coming in like a kamikaze. That's not what Spirit is saying. It's just letting this person know, hey, I went through shit just like you went through shit. And just like I'm sure you have certain boundaries and things you need to assert about yourself, I gotta do the same thing, okay? All right. Okay, so the card you're showing up with is the Ten of Wands. So you got a lot of burdens. That's why this Hermit card is showing up here, Gemini. I'm going to call you Virgo. Some of y'all may have Virgo placements, or you may be dealing with a Virgo. But with these two things, Spirit is telling you, some of y'all got these things. You've been dragging this shit around since fucking almost birth, or from the time, you know, as a little child. And it's time for you to let these things go. If you want things to be different, if you want to stop having these fucking endings here and people betraying you and backstabbing you and doing you like this, you are gonna have to do some self-reflection. Okay, you got to look at how you contribute into the shit too, because it ain't all just that other person. Okay, and I would never sit here and say it's the you know, it's your fault, but some of the shit, it is because of negative thoughts and limiting beliefs that you have that you need to look at. Okay, all right, that's okay, Ashley. Do what you got to do. It's all right. We be here waiting on you. Okay, so to clarify, we have pride. It says arrogance, ego, stubbornness. So Spirit is telling you, let go of some of this ego and this stubbornness where you're not, you know, you fighting against wanting to heal yourself and do certain things, because if you don't do this, you throwing up your own fucking roadblocks. Those of you that keep asking where your person is, are you doing everything you can to make sure that you removing your own blocks to this person coming into your life? That's the question, because I told you it's not just the healing that you need to do when it comes to past relationships. Some of y'all got to go back to the beginning with your family and the scars, because some of y'all got really scarred by things that happened with your family, because we did readings about it, right? About people that are still a part of your life, that's doing dirt, that's dragging you, that's trying to hold you back, right? So in order for your intuition to be strong, for you to be able to listen to your heart song, listen to what it is that you truly want and desire, and to tap into your inner knowing, you gonna have to go inside, because the more you work on the healing, the stronger your shit's gonna get, basically. Okay, and I'm talking about your intuition and knowing what the right thing is, and what's good and what's not good. Okay, all right. When it comes to your person, they're showing up as the Knight of Wands. Let me see why this is here. Fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so your person goes through periods of confusion as well. Okay, certainty, uncertainty, uncertainty, or whatever, being unclear and being unsure about certain things. But you know, this is about both of you stepping into a better perspective when it comes to love relationships, right? About hangman energy, right? Enlightening yourself, looking at what's going on, realizing the error of your ways, you know, how you stepped wrong and how you can do better. Because this is about you preparing yourself so you don't make them fucking same mistakes again. I ain't saying you ain't ever gonna make a mistake again, or that you should be, you know, walking on eggshells afraid to make a mistake. But I'm saying you need to clear up the things that you need to clear up. Hey, Toya love, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you too as well, Latoya. Toya, excuse me. Then we got the Fool showing up here. That's the energy between the both of you. You got the same card that Taurus got. So it's about both you and this person preparing to take this leap of faith when the time comes, right? Because like I said, you want this love, you want all these things, but there's a lot of preparation that needs to happen, right? You got to get rid of this cloudy fucking judgment here. These illusions, this unbalanced energy, the distortion, right? Us not living in reality and realizing what we did to contribute to certain things, right? This is about taking full responsibility for it, not just looking at the other person, the other people, because yes, we got to look at them too, but also looking at how did I, because look, let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, those of you that were in a relationship with these past dusties and crusties that we talk about, especially think about the last person you were with, Gemini. And I'm talking to collective too. I'm talking to all of y'all that are in here. Y'all all getting reading. You getting read 12 times. Just look at it like that. By 12 different signs, but it's for all of y'all. Everything I'm saying. So think about the last connection you were in, right? And what transpired in that connection. Okay, you got to ask yourself, why did I stay in the connection so long? What is it when I knew this person was fucking mistreating me and abandoning me, making me feel left out, treating me coldly? What was it about this connection? What was it? What was going on with me that I felt like I needed to fucking put up with this bullshit? Think about that. You got to start to ask yourself questions like that, because if you don't, okay, it's a blind spot. We all have blind spots. I told you we We fall in love with people, we put on our rose-colored glasses, and then we stop looking at what the fuck is really going on. And I'm not telling you don't put them on. I'm telling you look at what the fuck is going on first. And then when you are assured that this stuff is showing up the way you want it to show up, then you can put them on. Okay? But you still always need to be discerning. You need to be looking at what's going on. But you got to ask yourself these fucking questions because we don't want to repeat. Okay? We don't want to go back into separation with somebody. We don't want to go back into a toxic relationship, right? Because I told you, it's how you show up too. You can't say you want somebody healthy and then your fucking ass is toxic. You can't do that. Okay? All right. Then when it comes to the outcome, we got the 9 of Swords here. You're worried about this situation, Gemini, but look at what Spirit is telling you. You got the Lovers. You got your own energy showing up here. You and this person are both going to be making a decision, a concerted effort in this connection to be together, to love on each other. Like I said, you're going to be together emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. The both of you are going to be able to come together like this, and Spirit is telling you to stop worrying about it to that extent where you're feeling like you're not going to be able to deal with it, right? Because you know how you take this card away? You know how you reduce this worry? By doing the healing, by doing the work on yourself. Because the more and more you work on yourself and you heal yourself, the more confident you're going to become. The more situations you end up in where you have to set boundaries, the more confident you're going to become about them. And then when you see how the other person reacts, the more confident you're going to be about the situation, because a lot of us are telling ourselves fucking crazy stories that if I set boundaries, this motherfucker going to leave. Or if I stand up for myself, they not going to stay here. And then see, this is the question. Because if you love yourself first and foremost, who fucking cares? That's the answer. If they leave, who fucking cares? Because you don't want somebody in your life that's going to do that. Because I'm going to tell you like this, Gemini and Collective, if the motherfucker don't stay, they wasn't ever going to fucking stay. That's what you got to understand. That's why I tell you, if you going to do certain things, just let's just go from the beginning. Like I said, let them know how you feel. Tell them about the boundaries. Like I said, it's all in how you say it. I tell you that all the time, right? I can tell you, fuck you. It's the right way. It's the way I say it. It's my tone. It's the way I project all of these things, okay? So I'm saying all of this to say, you need to be looking at these things and stop telling yourself that you'll never be with somebody or nobody's ever going to come into your life and stay and all this. Because remember, I keep telling you, spelling when you say that type of shit about yourself. So how about this? Maybe it's going to work out this time. This person that's coming into my life sounds like exactly what it is I want. Let me prepare myself for this person so me and this person can get together and work it out, right? Let me do what I can to reduce this worry so I'm not worrying about this thing and thinking it to death. Because y'all love to think. Y'all know y'all from some fucking thinkers, baby, from way back. Like I said, if you get paid for professional thinking, all y'all motherfuckers be billionaires. I'm just going to tell you like that, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But think yourself into the positive things and think yourself out of negative shit, basically. Okay? All right. Because like I said, y'all got some beautiful things coming. Look at this card. Like I told you, if you get a card that's talking about love, this is the fucking card that you want. All right? Because it's you and this person seeing each other for who you truly are, vibing on every level, and choosing to be in a connection with each other. Okay? Stop stressing yourself out is what Spirit is saying. Okay? We know you're exhausted. We know this has been a long journey, right? We know, but this is about you, focusing on self-care, focusing on self-love, and knowing that what you want is about to show up, okay? But you got to put yourself in the right energy to receive it as well, okay? All right, let's get this advice from Spirit. Good morning, R. Peacock. Good to see you. I hear you, Karen. Okay, so look, this is what you see. This is some of the shit you telling yourself. No good ones. It says there's someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. I told you, I used to say that all the time. Be like, if this don't work out with this person, ain't gonna be nobody else. You gotta stop telling yourself that shit. That was some stone crazy ass fucking lie that I used to tell myself. So I'm saying this. I'm using myself as an example to show you we all tell ourselves crazy shit. So now, what I tell myself, I say, shit, what one won't do, another one will. That's what I say. What one won't do, another one will. And if the person that in question that we talking about don't want to do it, they can get the fuck on so that the ones that will can come on in. That's the way you got to look at it, okay? Because it's I keep telling you, it's almost 8 billion people on this planet. You think you can't find somebody. You think that there's nobody out there for you. Then if you thinking that, then you got some reworking you got to do when it comes to the thoughts and the things you tell yourself, all right? Okay, let's get a message from your person, and then we're going to get this oracle card and get on up out of here for you. Okay, so your person is saying they can't keep going on without you. So like I told you, this person is longing and craving and wanting to be with you just as much as you want to be with them, Gemini, okay? It's not one-sided at all. You both going through stuff. Look, perfect match. It says you complete each other in the most harmonious way. We have memento. It says a gift from someone special. So this person is going to come in maybe with flowers, some type of gift to, for you to remember your first moments with each other. Then we have responsibilities. It says romance interrupted, duties come first. This showing up for everybody, because Spirit is telling y'all, you came here to do certain things, okay? That's why you think you see me sitting here reading several days a week like this. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? So whatever it is that you're supposed to do, it's time for you to get on the bandwagon and start doing that, because this can block your person from coming in as well, because you have certain things that just like you have a contract with the person that's coming in, okay, that is your destiny. A lot of you, the things that you came here to do when it comes to your career, that's your destiny as well. But in order for you to have the love come in, you got to focus on it. You got to let Spirit know, hey, I'm doing what what we agreed to on the other side for me to come here and do. You got to figure out what that is, okay? All right. Let's see. That was it. That's your message, Gemini. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, a happy Mother's Day. And if you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you so much for coming by and being here for the time that you were, okay? All right, now we are moving on to Cancer. My crabbies. I hope all of y'all are doing well. All right, give me 1 second, Cancer, and I'll be there. He said, here we are. I hear you, Kevin. Here we are. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? You a Cancer, North Node, Ashley. Okay, come on in. That's right. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Here, let me put that up there so everybody can see it. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, Joanne says. Okay, hold on 1 second. Look at the commitment, Cancer. Y'all been getting some good ass reads, Cancer, because I remember a few months ago somebody was telling me, Cancer always get the bad reads. Not no more, not anymore. The wheel is turning in your favor. A lot of your stuff come out and it be real good. I'm like, okay, I ain't got no Cancer in my, oh, wait, do I? Maybe I might have some Cancer in my chart. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, here we go. This is for Cancer, Spirit. The person on their mind. How's the person on their mind really feeling about them? You say you're a Cancer cusper, Karen? Okay, let's see. Let's get your oracle card. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. So we got Dryer. It says balance, enjoyment, build a cycle of release, feel fresh with a lighter heart. Okay, so this is about you balancing out your life, right? Hey, what is it? Shayim, I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, Shayim, how you doing? Okay, happy Mother's Day to you as well. So Spirit is telling you, this reminds me of temperance, right? The fact that you need to balance yourself out when it comes to your life, all areas of your life. Because like I said, what's going on in one section of your life a lot of times can end up leaking or leaching into other sections of your life. So you want to try to be, you're not going to be 100% balanced all the time, because that's just life. Things come along, they knock you off balance, so on and so forth. But you want to try to maintain as much balance as you possibly can. I feel like it's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to nourish yourself, nourish yourself. So this is about you focusing on your self-growth, focusing on, finding your soul, finding yourself, being focused on yourself, okay? Because like I told you, hey, Naughty Ma, happy Mother's Day. Like I tell you, a lot of us think that if we focus on ourselves, it sounds counterintuitive. How is that going to bring your person to you? But that is what's attracting them to you, is the fact that you loving on yourself, and you, because it's like you pouring into yourself and then it's coming back out into the universe, and that is what's drawing your person to you. Okay. All right. Hey, Michelle. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Okay, look. I showed you, didn't I show you the card when I was the commitment card when I was shuffling this deck? Did you saw it, right? Now you got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is talking about a higher level of commitment. So Spirit is saying you have this coming. That is why it is so paramount that you work on stability, okay? Preparing yourself for the way you want your connection to be. You got to, like I said, you got to sit in that energy as well, okay? All right, let's clarify. Not clarify, but let's pull your cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. You worrying, Cancer. You're worrying about this. It's working out. Stop worrying, okay? Stop worrying and do what you need to do. Focus on you. Okay, can I have a card for Cancer, please? Okay, card for their person, please. Okay, energy between them. Okay, outcome. Oof, okay. All right, Cancer. Hold on one second. Overall energy we got going on here is the Eight of Swords, right? So this is talking about you feeling stuck in some type of way. All right. I'm going to clarify. We're going to come back and clarify and see why this is. Okay. Then we got the Three of Pentacles showing up here. This is talking about your person, you and your person coming together and building the type of connection you want to have. And then the Seven of Cups. I feel like, you both have a lot of options and choices. And at times you may feel confused. But like I said, that's why you got to listen to your intuition. All right. A lot of you may have friends coming your way as well with the Three of Cups. But this could also denote you having to make a choice between the old and the new as well. But you have your wish fulfillment coming your way is what Spirit is saying. But you got to make sure you're healing with the Hermit card, Virgo energy. All right, look at there. Look at the Ace of Cups. See, you got all kinds of beautiful things coming your way, Cancer. But stop worrying. Stop worrying about it and just focus on yourself. See, look. Okay, look at the cards that's falling out the deck, Cancer. Soulmate. It says deep love, unity, connection. That's what you and this person are going to have. So stop feeling stuck in your head about it. Spirit gives you this similar message every week to make sure that you understand. This is not some flash in the pan. This is just not some fairy tale or some lie that Spirit is telling you. Okay, that's why I told you that's where this channel differs from other channels, because it's not about just telling you, what you want to hear or something like that. It's not that. It's we telling you the real, right? You want this relationship. Spirit is saying you can have it, but there are certain steps that you have to take in order for it to happen. And for a lot of you, you still got shit you need to release, okay? Because look, you got the Eight of Cups showing up here and this card, okay? Which is talking about the same thing, you walking away from certain things. So the card that's falling for you is the Four of Pentacles. It can talk about like you holding yourself back emotionally from connections. Yeah, see, because you got to learn how to set these boundaries. We just talked about this with Gemini, right? So I feel like a lot of that stuff I was saying applies to y'all too. You got to know how to say no. You have to know how to, draw the line when it's time and when to say enough is enough. Because I keep telling you, the right fucking person ain't going to have no problem with you being honest with them about, how you're feeling. The right person is not going to be offended by that or trying to stop you from showing up this way and letting them know. They want to know these things. Okay, the right person in a healthy relationship, you want to know your person's boundaries and your person wants to know yours as well. Okay, all right, hold on. Hold on one second. I got a little mess going on over here. Okay. All right. Then the card for your person, okay, is the Empress. This is Taurus Libra energy. Like I said, this is your divine counterpart. Again, that Spirit is talking about, make it fit women, turn it into the Emperor, okay, which is Aries energy. This is about stability, balance, all of these things, opening themselves up emotionally. This person, I feel like, is working on that because they want to come to you with open heart, because they're showing me that open heart card that's in this deck. All right, let's clarify. So yeah, we have shallow here. It says hollow, empty, boredom. So I feel like your person in the past has been through a lot of shallow connections, right? People that they thought were deep when they first got into the connection with them, and then when the mask fell off, they found out that it was a lot of surface level shit. Some, people wanting to gold dig, people wanting to ride coattails, doing all these things that we talk about all the time, right? So I feel like both you and this person are coming up to the same level, Cancer, and in order to do that, there's some things you got to understand, because some of y'all may not have ever been in the spotlight before, but a lot of you are about to be thrust into it. And so Spirit is telling you, you got to, prepare yourself for it. And this person, that's why I think too, your person already being a boss, already being on this level, that's why it's important that they're already like that too, because this person is going to help guide you through the pitfalls and the what do you want to call it? Oh gosh, the minefields of like celebrity and being, out and about, being, being in the spotlight and the things that people deal with. If you want a personal reading, you're going to have to either go to my calendar and book, or like I said, if you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. PayPal me or Cash App me, and I'll read it at the end of the reading. Okay. All right. So the energy between the both of you is the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about you and this person seeing each other as your past life, not past life, as your as the end all and be all. You're seeing each other as the person you're going to spend the rest of your lives with. Okay. You're going to bring stability, security, all of those things with the, oh my God, look, we got to have some bullshit, right, Cancer? We got to have some bullshit. Okay. You got somebody trying to stop this. We talk about this all the time, right? You said your person would say, hold on one second. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Here we go again. Yes, so yeah. Like I said, anybody that's coming at you like that, Karen is talking about how her past person never wanted to talk about anything whenever she brought it up. And so that's a red flag. If you got somebody that's not trying to be an active member of the connection, then you got to do what you got to do. So with this curse card, like I said, you got somebody trying to stop this. They see your happiness coming. Okay, this person could be getting readings on you or whatever to see what's happening. And they're doing whatever they can to try to stop this. So remember that you are protected, but like I told you, you need to be doing your own protection things as well, because you can never have too much protection. All right. And then the negative mindset, because you see at the bottom, it says negative mindset. And I always keep talking about spelling, right? The things you say about yourself, this is not going to work. Oh, it's, it never goes right. All these things. That's the same thing as this, because a lot of times people ain't got to burn no candles. They can just say shit, right? Say shit against you to try to fuck your energy up. Hey, Sharon Smith, good morning. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so outcome card here. Let me get another card for this King of Pentacles, because I don't want to leave it off on that card. Okay, there may be a lot of confusion, okay, a lot of uncertainty about the situation, right? But Spirit is telling you, this is to clarify this King of Pentacles, because I didn't want to leave it with that curse card. We got second chance. So it's saying reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity, right? For the two of you, you and your person, you and this new person to come together and deal with it, right? And have a relationship together. But then you also got this last fucker here. That's why the second chance card is coming, because they want to work it out. That's what I hear in my head. They want to work things out between the two of you, and they want you to give them a second chance, which is why they're trying to block this new person from coming into your life. But that's the thing I don't get. So I'm like, so what you gonna show up and say? Oh, you not, cause I'm like, what this person did, right? So what they gonna show up and say? Oh, I didn't do none of that. I just was trying to do this. I'm just like, what are you saying? There's nothing you can say after you done the dirt you done did. But hell, you was fucked before then anyway. So like I said, I feel like this person is just at their wits' end, and they don't know what the hell to do. to try to keep their foot in the damn door, but it's over. The ship is sailed. That's what I feel like, okay? So the outcome card here is the 8 of Cups. I feel like this is talking about you walking away from this person, this old person, the dusty and the crusty, okay? Because this person, of course, has clouded judgment, okay? They live in a, they're living in a world of illusion. They're not living in reality. They got a lot of fantasies about you and this person being, you and them being together. They're unbalanced. They distort things, okay? And so I feel like a lot of y'all are gonna give this person the fucking middle finger and be like, I'm done, But I told you, text message only. Don't go be nowhere with this person. Don't fucking talk to them on the phone. Don't do none of that fucking shit, okay? Like I tell you, if you need to see them straight up, I said either do it in a public place. I tell you go to the fucking police station, because I'd be like, whatever you got to say to me, you can say it you can say it to the fucking police. That's the way I see it, because then that way, how you gonna act a fool, right? Because that's what you want to do, is you want to act a fool. So do what you need to do to protect yourself, Cancer, because this person, look at what the card is saying, unbalanced, okay? And I when I see that, I'm thinking about not just unbalanced in their life, but mentally unbalanced, okay? Distorted, all right? So you need to look, Kevin laughing at me because I tell to go to the police. I'm telling you, I mean what I say. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm telling you, some of these people were trying to use you as some type of fucking sacrifice. That's why I'm trying to tell you this. The things that Spirit is telling me about these people, don't be around them. Don't be nowhere in their vicinity. Text message only. Okay? No, don't accept no gifts. Don't do none of that stuff. Okay, let's move on. You say you waiting on the Cancer reading. It's going on now, Leigh Edwards. So we got maybe I'm late to the comment. Okay, so we got untrue stories. This is the advice from Spirit. Spirit is saying, you tell yourself bad things, Cancer. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. Remember what I just told Gemini. It could work out. This could work out. This person that's coming towards me, if they nothing like the old people in the past, then that means I got a fucking shot at this working out, right? Because if you could tell yourself the bad shit, why you can't tell yourself something good? Start out with one good thing a day. Add to it every day. And then whenever you think the bad shit, tell yourself the thing. Oh, nope, I'm thinking differently now. This could work out, okay? You got to start to tell yourself some different shit. That is why I repeat the things that I say on here, because you need to be, you need to be soaking up this energy and know that things can change. Everything ain't going to be bad all the time. Life is not, even though it seems like that at times, life can't just be one fucking thing, even though with us in this collective, it may seem like that, okay? All right. You say you living in the fog, Karen? Hold on. Okay, so your person is telling you, the new person, your voice has a therapeutic effect on me. I could listen to you for hours. So this could be somebody that listens to you. If you have some type of platform or something where you may be vocal, like you could be a reader, you could be, there's a lot of different ways. You could have a YouTube channel where you talk about other things. It's gonna be different for other people. You could have something on Instagram, or you could have something on TikTok, or it could just be something. I hear orator. I don't know why I hear that in my head. Orator. So some of y'all could professionally give talks about certain things. It's gonna be different for all of y'all. But whatever it is, this person listens to what you say, and your voice is soothing to them, okay? All right, let's get this oracle card before we close it out. Okay, so we got natural evolution showing up here. It says, let the situation unfold naturally, okay? You got to believe in this, Cancer. You getting all these fucking beautiful cards. Look at you and this person. You getting all this stuff, right? You know this person is your divine counterpart, right? So like I said, tell yourself the positive shit. Let's be positive, okay? Workplace romance. It says common cause connection. So you and this person could work together, or it could be after you come together. You could work on some things together. You could start a business together. It's going to be different for all of you, okay? All right, Cancer, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a happy Mother's Day. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, as always, you know, I appreciate your, you being here and showing up. Okay. All right, Leo. Where my lions at? Give me 1 second, Leo, and then we're going to start. You got somebody coming, Leo. They want you. They want you forever. Love it. Okay. All right. This is for Leo spirit. This is for Leo. Again, all of you that are just here, just showing up, I hope you're all having a happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday. Hope your weekend is well, and that your week is going to be beautiful, okay? Okay, this is for Leo spirit. What the person on their mind, how are they really feeling about them? Okay. Okay, Oracle card. We have magnifying glass showing up here. You said you're a Leo Vedic in the Vedic chart? Okay, Ashley. Magnifying glass. It says truth, revelation, awareness. Hidden truths are about to be magnified. Prepare to face them. Okay? So there may be some things that are about to show up in your shit, in your life, Leo, that's gonna fucking turn your shit, turn your world upside down, is what I hear. Okay? And you got to be prepared to face them. All right? And I know a lot of y'all are wondering why all this shit, why now, right? Why is all this shit coming towards you? Look, this is the card I was talking about when you got somebody coming. Why all this stuff is showing up now? The reason why it's showing up now is because you about to, I hear the greatest love of all. I hear Whitney Houston singing that in my head. You about to step into the greatest love of all, and you got to be ready to deal with everything that comes from that. Because like I told you, you and this person, for a lot of you, are both going to be in the spotlight. It's going to be a situation, like I said, you're going to have motherfuckers coming at y'all from every motherfucking angle. And you got to be prepared. You have to be ready to deal with this. Spirit wants you to be in an energy of stability with this Page of Pentacles here. Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And like I said, you can't provide stability for someone else in a relationship, Leo, if you don't provide it for yourself first, okay? Like I told you, it's how you present when you step into the connection with this person as an individual first. And then the two of you come together and build the type of relationship you want as a team, okay? All right, hold on. Okay, so this is about you, as you and this person both establishing a foundation, right? So that you can build a family together, or, you know, have that security with each other, provide each other with the safe space to be in, because you're going to need that when you got motherfuckers coming at you from everywhere on the outside, okay? All right, card for Leo. Okay, card for their person, energy between them. Okay, outcome, please. All right, okay. I see you, Leo. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups showing up here. This is Scorpio energy when it shows up for me, but it could also be Pisces and Cancer, but this is Spirit saying it's Scorpio, okay? So this is talking about having a lot of love to give. I feel like you got a lot of love to give your person. They have a lot of love to give you as well. And the both of you are going to be in a place when you come together where you're going to be able to provide that long-term stability, security, the groundedness, all the beautiful things we all want to have in a relationship, okay? There's going to be a lot of communication between you and this person, a lot of truths being told, right? So you're going to tell this person all the shit you've been through. They're going to tell you the same thing. And like I told you, watch how you're going to be like mystified. That's what I hear. In excess, mystify me. That's what I hear. You're going to be like, oh my God, the same shit happened to me, right? Then we got the Emperor showing up here. This person is your divine counterpart. It's Aries energy. And I told you, this person want all the smoke. Anybody coming to fuck with you, they gonna fuck with them, okay? And then look, the Sun, okay? This is your energy. This is your person standing with their arms wide open, saying, come on, let's do this. Let's have this relationship. Like I said, you're gonna sit at the center of their world. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Stability, security, legacy, love, money, all of those things, all right? But there are some of y'all, you have, wounds, you have things that you've gone through, you have burdens that you're carrying that you need to begin to unload, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, to clarify the Queen of Cups, we have escaping. So it says avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So some of y'all, this could talk about you turning away from love because of the things that you've gone through, or this could speak of like moments where you were abandoned by somebody, avoiding you, blocking you, pushing you away. Like I told you, we used to chase these motherfuckers. You got to ask yourself this, Leo, what the fuck are we chasing? Somebody who fucking don't want to be here, somebody who don't want to do right, somebody who won't allow you to set boundaries and won't come in the right way to treat you right. So what the fuck we chasing? But for others of you, this could talk about you walking away from certain things, and that's a beautiful thing. Bravo. That's what, look, I can tell you, look, bravo. Okay. All right. The card we have showing up for you, Leo, is the Judgment card. This is about your second chance at love. It's Scorpio energy showing up again. So some of y'all got Scorpio placements because that's the second Scorpio card that Spirit has laid on this table. Okay. This is about you stepping into a relationship where you have somebody that is aware of your importance, aware of your value off jump. You ain't gonna have to fucking prove nothing to this person. They already see it because I told you. This person is already in love with you. They already see all the beautiful things about you. That's why this other motherfucker is trying to block you from coming together with this person because God helped them, right? When you step into a connection where somebody sees who you truly are, and I keep telling y'all, when y'all come together, these motherfuckers gonna be hot. You hear me? They gonna be, when they say big mad, they gonna be fucking big mad when you come together with this person because you ain't gonna be looking back. You gonna be like, fuck them, that shit in the past. I'm telling you, all this shit here. Hold on, let me dig up the card. All this shit here, you carrying this big piece of fucking cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake. You gonna be like, fuck this shit, get this shit off me. I got to go be with my person. That's the energy you gonna be sitting in. Okay, all right. When it comes to your person, they're showing up as the Two of Swords. So this person has this, decisions. They are having to learn the same thing that you had to learn, right? How to just let go of these red flags, right? I'm not let go of them, but how to not avoid them anymore. How to look at them, how to take their head out of the sand. Okay, they've been broken by people, had their heart shattered, okay, and been destroyed by other people. So this person has had to build themselves up from the ground up, just like you have had to, okay? And so it's a beautiful thing because like I told you, you both are going into this connection, really having a meeting of minds and really understanding each other, okay? All right, so the energy between the both of you is the Six of Cups, okay? And the Two of Wands. We got all the twos because like I said, there are decisions that have to be made. You'll feel like this person is far off, but they're not. They're closer than you think they are, Spirit is saying, with this Two of Wands card, because I keep looking at Santa Claus and the fucking reindeer, and it looked like they way the hell out there, right? But look, they passing in front of the moon. So that's what Spirit is saying. You don't see that this person, how close this person is, or that this person is really actually coming towards you. But it is your past life love from a different lifetime, and they are coming in to be your soulmate and to love on you and create this beautiful connection together. Okay? All right. Okay, so this is about you and this person learning to do away with the mistakes that you've made, okay? And also, hey Martha, also, putting down the pain, letting go of the pain that you've been hanging on to as well. Because it says, being afraid, being cautious. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, But you got to let go of this pain so that you don't drag this shit out. Because I keep telling y'all, you be thinking, oh, it ain't gonna, I can deal with it or whatever. And this is it. I'm telling you, you come into shit and something will fucking trigger you. It'll just be something that happens, and all of a sudden you back in the past with Jimmy John who stepped on your heart, or Susie Q who did this or did that to you. I'm telling you, it'll happen just like that, and you won't even realize it at the time. So, like I said, it will behoove you, Leo, and all of y'all, work on your shit, all right? Okay, look at the outcome card. Two of Cups, strong connection, mutual attraction. Again, this is a soulmate card coming up. So this is Spirit again telling you, your soulmate is coming. So you need to be releasing the things you need to be releasing, letting go of what you need to let go of, move on from whatever you need to move on from, and walk away from the people that you need to walk away from, Leo, okay? I'm telling you, it seems like it's the hardest thing in the world to walk away from motherfuckers, but I'm telling you, when you walk away, you're going to see, like, it's going to feel like this big ass burden. Because I told you, you got this damn cheesecake, this damn strawberry cheesecake on your fucking back, right? And as soon as you walk away from these people, it's just going to feel like a burden, just all this shit collapsing off of your back, because you're going to realize how much of a burden you trying to hang on to motherfuckers who don't want you, or who don't give you the same type of stuff that you give them, or, you know, they brainwashing you to make you think they love you and all this kind of shit. But like I said, pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to the scorn. Pay attention to the fucking contempt. Pay attention to when you talking to them and they ain't even looking at you. They looking in other directions. Pay attention to all these little things, because it's the little things that let you know how somebody feel. If you catching somebody looking at you crazy, right? They telling you they love you, but they looking at you crazy, or doing all these other things. You feel some kind of energetically, you feel some type of contempt or hostility towards you. You need to let that motherfucker go. You need to let them go, because people will do little things, and because you can't pinpoint exactly what it is, but your intuition is telling you it's something off, you'll hang on and be in relationships with people for fucking years before you just wake up one day and be like, oh my God, they used to do this, they used to do this, they used to do that. And then you realize that this person don't love you. They telling you one thing, but their actions are fucking showing you something else. That's why I tell you, watch what these people are doing. Stop listening to what somebody's saying and look at the way that they move. Okay? Because that's going to tell you everything. Because you cannot fake the funk when it comes to your actions. You can't. If you you loving somebody, your actions are going to show that. You're going to hug on them, you're going to kiss on them, you're going to love on them, you're going to build them up, you're going to make them feel good. But if you trying to tear somebody down, or you got some kind of, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that there aren't people that they move in this way, and it's not, it's subconscious, and some of them don't really know, because there's people that have been traumatized and stuff like that, and they've been in traumatic relationships, and because of that, they take that shit and they put it on the next person. But you still don't need to be involved in anything like that. And let me tell you this, if you're in a connection with somebody, okay, I don't care if it's a friendship, I don't care if it's a relationship, whatever, a family thing or whatever, and they're in a relationship with somebody where they being abused, you really need to walk away from that shit, because that person that's being abused ain't gonna do nothing but come over to you and dump all that fucking abuse, the fallout from that abuse. They're gonna dump it on everybody that's around them. And if you happen to be one of the people that are around them, you're gonna be picking up on that shit too. This is why I keep trying to tell you, you gotta walk away, Leo. Look, it's time for the realizations. It's time for the epiphanies, for the understandings. It's time for you to awaken to what the fuck is going on and realize, okay? Because let me tell you this. I was in this friendship with this person. I've talked about this person before, where I've known this person since I was like a teenager, right? And this person was in a relationship with somebody that was very fucking toxic, right? When me and this person first became friends, this person was like one of the best fucking friends you could ever have. There wasn't nothing this person wouldn't do for me, and I was the same way for them, right? But as the years went on and they were in this relationship with this person, it changed them. The abuse, the constant, and it wasn't even physical abuse. It was just things that the person was telling them and all this kind of stuff. I'm telling you, this shit warps you over time. I told you, it's like oh God, like brainwashing. And so over the years, I watched my friend turn from this amazing person into somebody that was just filled with anger and all these different types of things. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you now that with the relationship that we were in, that, you know, they did everything wrong and I did everything right. I would never sit here and say that, because I'm human just like everybody else. Everybody got their shit. But I'm saying all of this to tell you that you fighting, you not only fighting the abuse that the person is putting up with, but the person that don't want you up in the friendship or the relationship with your person, you dealing with their asses too. And so why should you have to do that, especially if you in a situation where don't nobody have to fight in order to be in nothing with you? You got to look at all that things, because it's a lot of little nuances. It's not just one thing. Okay. All right. You say you understand your family too. Yep. Sharon. And then yep, you say you know what I'm talking about, Ashley Camp. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's life is too short. And a lot of times we put ourselves up in stuff that we don't even need to be involved in. Okay, so the card that's coming up for you as the advice, it says being needy, Leo. It says make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. So I told you this is about you becoming your own best friend, right? Taking all that love that you give to everybody else and pouring it into you and making yourself first and foremost the most important person in your life. Because I keep telling you, you can't, in this day and age, you cannot say that getting into anything with anybody, it's just automatically going to be that way, because it's two different people. And you can't assume, okay, because I feel this way, the other person's going to always show up like this and do that. It's not going to be like, not always going to be like that. So you have to make sure that you're your own best friend, so that if I'm not saying it's going to happen, if that there ever is an occurrence of something happening, you know that, okay, I got to let it go. You know, I got my own back. I ain't got to worry about it. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt. I'm not saying you're not going to have to get over anything, but you know you got your own back at the end of the day, is what Spirit is telling you, okay? All right, let's get a message from your person. Hey, Blessing, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so your person is telling you, Leo, they're proud of you and everything you do, okay? All right, and let's get these oracle cards. Okay, workplace romance. So it says common cause connection. So you could work with this person. This person could like frequent your job. This is your soulmate we're talking about. All right, let me get you one more. Okay, then we have natural evolution. Okay, so it says let the situation unfold naturally. I think these were the same cards that Cancer got. So don't be trying to control it. And, you know, no, like I said, you and this person could come together and build something together, or you could do the same thing, or you could actually work at the same workplace. It's going to be different for all of you. All right. Okay, Leo, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a beautiful Mother's Day. And if you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. I appreciate your support, okay? All right, so now we are moving on to Virgo. Thanks, Martha. You say you proud of your Leo? Sharon, hold on one second. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. All right, let's see. So you waiting on Aries? Blessing? Okay. I love your name. I love your name. Blessing. I think that's a beautiful name. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with you this week. Let's see the person on your mind. Let's see how they're feeling about you. Trying to do these cards first. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. let's get your oracle card, Virgo, and see what Spirit wants to tell you. This is for Virgo, Spirit. Please tell me about the person on their mind. How are they really feeling about Virgo? All right. We have fan, okay? It says ease, balance, flow. Rethink your reaction in times of emotional storm. Okay, so this is about you composing yourself when it comes to, you know, certain things within your life, certain relationships and things that you may experience. Okay, we got memories showing up here. So it says reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So Spirit is telling you to go back and look at the past, how you've dealt with certain things, your reactions in times of emotional storm, to see how you've dealt with things, because maybe there's some things you need to, you know, take a look at. You need to repair. You need to look at how you moved, or you moved in the past, so you won't move that way now. Okay. All right. Let me get another card. Yeah, see, because you showing up as the wounded warrior, Virgo. Okay. So you got to look back at the past to find out why you're showing up this way, so you can get rid of some of these wands. All right. So that you don't come into this connection ready to, you know, like this, ready to go, ready to defend, ready to do that, when this person, you know, is trying to come in with an open heart. Okay. All right. Let's get some cards. Let's get your cards and see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Card for Virgo, please. See, you know what I hear? So you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. That's what I hear. So that's it. Is going with this. So I say what I say. So you don't go into the connection like this, ready to fight. That's what Spirit is telling me. But with that song, okay. Okay, here we go. So overall energy, beautiful card, 10 of Pentacles. This is about stability, security, you know, legacy, love, the whole 9 yards with your person. Okay. With the Hermit card, Virgo energy, it's your energy, right? That's right. Too high to get over. That's right. So this is talking about you getting over certain things that you got to get over. Like I told you, so you don't show up like this, right? There's nothing wrong with the fact that you were in energy like this. We all were like this at one point, because I told you, it's like you go through this life, and then it's this thing, and then this thing, and then that thing, and then this person coming over you, and this doing this to you, and all this kind of stuff. And so it piles up. But it's up to you to start to dismantle this shit and not let it pile up on you, because that's what people want. Your ops, that's what they want. The Dusties and the Crusties, they want you to sit in this energy and to not heal yourself, so that you can't come into this connection that you got with this person. So you can't get your 10 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Then we got the 3 of Wands here, right? You're waiting for your ships to come in, right? But some of you, you're juggling, like you're juggling hurt and pain and all of this stuff with the 2 of Pentacles. And it's about you dealing with that, so you can sit in your divine counterpart energy. Okay. Because don't forget, this is who you are at the end of the day. This is who you are at your essence, at your core. This is who you are. So it's about you getting rid of this shit here, so you can get back to who you truly are. Okay. All right. You got somebody crying over you, sweetheart. The Dusty and the Crusty crying over you, okay? Because all that love you got to give with the Queen of Cups that you tried to give to them, now they fucking want it. They want it now that you've turned your back and you don't want their asses no more. They're wishing they didn't fuck up and wanting you to turn around and give it back to them. But I know you like, hell no. Not no, but hell no, okay? All right, let's clarify. 10 of Pentacles. So we got emotional storm to clarify the 10 of Pentacles, right? So it says turmoil, unstable, affected. I feel like this is talking about the fact that you have to stand in your stability if you want to have this type of connection, okay? Because this is all about stability, right? It's about you learning from these things, and like I told you, releasing and letting go. Because I'm telling you, once you work on it, you put your head down and you do it, all you got to do is go through it one time, then you don't have to go through this again. Okay, it's not a thing where I did it today, now 10 years later I got to do it again. No, it is about you. Because let me explain this, Virgo. This is to everybody. You didn't come, we're not supposed to be coming into this life and experiencing certain things and not getting over it, okay? We're supposed to go through like what Scorpios go through, the death and rebirth. We go through something and then we're like, okay, we heal ourselves. That was, that was messed up. We throw away the shit, learn the lesson and move forward. We're supposed to be clean slate every time we go through some stuff. That's what's supposed to happen, but we're not taught that, right? We're taught, to hang on things. Sometimes you just get hung up on shit. Sometimes people lay you so low till it's hard for you to get up and dust yourself off. But the thing you got to understand is the more shit you go through and the more times you don't heal those things, the harder it's going to be every time for you to get up. That's why it's important for you to go through your emotional storms, have the feelings you need to have and stop repressing. Okay. All right. Look at what you showing up as. Ace of Cups. You ready for this love, right? But like I told you, your person is top shelf. I think you got this card before, Virgo. This person is top shelf, right? In order for you, like this baby is trying to get this cup, in order to get up there, they're going to have to stand on something, right? So this is about you working on yourself to get higher, right? So you can get to this cup, which is your person. Okay, so we got obsession here, right? It says infatuation, adoration, addiction. So you got two people in your energy. One of them is addicted to you in a negative way, in a unhealthy manner. And then you have somebody that is infatuated with you and cares for you and, loves you, but it's positive. Okay. All right. Then we got your person showing up here with the Three of Swords. Okay. So it's talking about the choice, right? Needing to make a choice. You need to make a choice between the new and the old, and this person is working on healing themselves, okay? They may have had a choice to make themselves because the Three of Swords is showing up on their side. So they're working on releasing, purifying, and cleansing their energy, okay? All right. Then we got the energy between the both of you, which is the Ace of Wands. Like I said, it's a passion stick. Your person is packing for y'all females. Or males that your sexual orientation is towards males, they packing is what Spirit is telling you with this Ace of Wands card, and there's a lot of passion between you and this person, a lot that's going to be going on. Okay. Okay, but then you got these old people, right? That's showing up here. That's talking about someday, somewhere, over the rainbow and so on and so forth and all this BS here, right? And so ain't nobody paying attention to that. So we got this other, because see, they're trying to distract you. They want to sidetrack you from this. They're trying to create delays and you coming together with this person because they want you to come back. I told you they want you to come back and get them that Queen of Cups, that lot of love you got to give, right? All right. Then the outcome card is the King of Pentacles. So you working towards your person, right? This is about you and your person realizing, seeing each other for who you truly are, realizing that you are each other's be all and end all, and working towards that with the King of Pentacles, okay? This person being your life partner and you being theirs. Okay, and in this connection, it's about both of you releasing bitterness from things that have happened to you in the past, okay? And stepping into a relationship, filled with the boundaries, right? Saying no, drawing the line, realizing when enough is enough, right? And so, like I told you, you can't be afraid to set these boundaries. You have to know, hey, James Timmons, you have to know that the right person is not going to leave. The right person is not going to put you down for feeling some type of way. The right person is not going to feel some type of way if you holding their feet to the fire about certain things. Because look, look. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. This is my thing. You get into something with somebody, right? This is the way the majority of connections go, right? You get into a connection with somebody, oh, you floating on cloud nine, they floating on cloud nine, right? You're doing all the amazing things you're supposed to be doing in a relationship, right? And then you get comfortable with each other, and then the next thing you know, somebody's slacking, they falling off, they not being consistent and not doing the shit they supposed to do. This doesn't happen with every single person, but a lot of connections go this way, right? And then instead of nipping it in the bud, right? When it happens, When the boundaries, because I'm telling you, Virgo, and I'm telling all of y'all, you deserve to have somebody that's going to show up the way they did in the beginning every fucking day. Not today and then maybe, 6 days down the line, every fucking day. That's a healthy relationship, okay? And then if you got somebody telling you, oh, well, I shouldn't have to do that to show you this and to show you that and telling you all that kind of shit, let they asses fucking go. Let them go, because again, I'm going to ask you, what are you letting go of? Somebody who wants to be or say they want to be in a relationship, but they not willing to fucking do what they need to do or show up the way that they need to show up in order to have the type of relationship they need to have. And then they wondering why they shit is fucked up. You got to look at the way you moving, right? That's why I told you, go slow. Take your time, because that's that way. If something doesn't work out, you got to turn away from the person or whatever. You're not so fully invested. That's part of it too. Because it's not, like I said, and I'm not saying you going into a connection, Virgo and collective, expecting it to fail. That's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying protect yourself by taking your time so you can truly see who the fuck you dealing with. Because I keep telling you, all of us have been running into these connections with the fucking blinders on, and then we get so deep into the connection that other person mask fall off. We see who the fuck they really are, and we like, oh my God, what did I just do? I just spent all this time trying to get to know somebody that wasn't even showing up the way that they were supposed to show up. You see what I'm saying? So that's what all of this is about. It's a deterrent to keep you from getting hurt, to keep to keep you from getting your heart broken and shattered and destroyed and having to put yourself back together. It's loving yourself enough to know the right person is going to take their fucking time with me. They ain't going to have no problem with going slow with me, and vice versa. Okay? All right. That's right. No more bare minimum. We ain't doing that no more. Hey, Foxy Lotta, how you doing? Okay, so let's get this card. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. We gotta stop doing that. We have to start to adjust the way we move. We can't expect things to be different and we keep doing the same shit we was doing before. Remember, they say it's insanity, right? Keep doing the same shit and expecting it, oh, it's gonna be different this time, it's gonna be different because it's the other person. No, it ain't the other person. It ain't just the other person. It's you too. Okay, we got settling, Virgo. It says don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe, okay? Because I'm telling you, the motherfucker that you supposed to be with gonna scare the fuck out of you. Let me say it again. The person that you supposed to be with is gonna scare the fuck out of you. And the reason why I say that is because they're gonna show you, by the two of y'all, that when you come together with this person, you're gonna see, like in your mind, right, energetically, what the two of you could actually have. You're gonna see what is going to be required of you and stuff like that. It's going to be required for you to grow. There's not going to be no connection where you get together with this person and y'all just riding off into the sunset and you going to stay who you are and they going to stay who they are. They going to be growing and you going to have to catch up, and you're going to be growing and they're going to have to catch up. It's going to be all this. This person is going to stretch you in ways, and get your mind out the gutter, stretch you in ways that you never knew what possible, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? All right. Let's get this message from your person. Hey, happy Mother's Day to everybody in here. To you, Foxy Lotta. Yeah, you can't be accepting no shit. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Nobody deserves the minimum. Especially because I'm telling you, all y'all in here give 100%. That's why we in here. Because we've been giving 100% and we ain't been getting what the fuck we supposed to get in return, right? So your person is saying they find your inner wisdom really attractive. So like I told you, this person will find you attractive, your outside attractive, but they really gonna love your inside too. Because I told you, it's not just about the outside at the end of the day. It's beautiful. Everybody like a good package, okay? Get your mind out the gutter. Everybody like the good package, but you gotta have some inside. It gotta be something else too. Because I'm telling you, look, all that stuff on the outside is good, but if the person is if their soul is black and they a black hole, it don't matter what they look like at the end of the day, is what Spirit is trying to let you know. So we got disguise showing up here. It says some elements of this relationship are hidden. So spirit is hiding certain things from you because you're not supposed to know it until the time is right. Okay? All right. Virgo, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were, and have a happy Mother's Day to everybody, okay? All right, so we are moving on to Libra. Okay, I knew what the sign was. I just was trying to pay attention to these cards. Okay, all right, let's go, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you. Again, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Okay, you say Libra sun. Okay. You laughing, J-O-A-A-A, because I said stretching you. Stretching you. Well, they are. They gonna be stretching you. They gonna be stretching you that way too. Ooh. But that's what I like. That's what I like about the connection, the people that are coming in, because it's all of it. You're gonna be fulfilled on all the levels, not just the looks and just, you know, the passion, and just it's gonna be, you know, somebody that you like this with and stuff like that. Hey, baby girl Christina, how you doing? Hey, Danielle. You a mess, J-O-A-A-A. You a mess. Excuse me. Let me get, hold on. Hey, happy Mother's Day to you as well, baby girl Christina. Look, you and your person just gonna have to work it out, J-O-A-A-A. That's all. Just gonna have to work it out. Hold on. Ooh, it's for Libra. Okay, let's see what's going on with Libra. So we got street lamp. It says clarity, inspiration, shine. You'll find the guidance you need to solve your mystery soon enough. Okay? All right, let's clarify. So it's about you getting clarity on certain things, right? So it's about, you know, somebody coming into your life, Spirit is saying, that's, you know, aware of your importance and your value, okay? And you being aware of theirs as well, okay? All right, let's get one more card, and then we're going to pull your cards. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups showing up here. So this is Spirit telling you, you got your new love coming your way. Like I said, it's a past life connection, all right, for all of you with the Ace of Cups. And this person, like I said, is top shelf. So you gotta get yourself up to that level. Because remember, in the past, the other motherfucker, the Dusty and the Crusty, look, they was down here and you was up here on the table. So now the tables have turned and your person is here because they worked to get themselves here. And this is about you getting up to that level. Because like I told you, you can't be old Libra and trying to do new things. It's not like that. You gotta step into the right energy, right? It's how you're identifying. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. For Libra. Okay, for their person. Okay, energy between them, please. Okay, this one too? Okay, and then the outcome. Okay, let's go, Libra. Let's see. Okay, Libra, I see you. Leo energy with the sun. So your person going to be welcoming you with open arms. You know that old song? Ooh, who sing that song? Oh, God. Open arms. I'm not going to sing it. But it start out with lying here beside you. And I can't remember. I don't remember the rest of it. I just remember that part. Oh, wait. When I come to you with open arms. I'm not finna. I think it's a journey or something like that. I can't remember. But that's the song that I hear in my head. Then we got 9 of Wands showing up here, okay? You got somebody that's coming in, your soulmate, that's going to love you, that's going to be here for you. Yeah, Journey, Danielle, thank you. Then we got the Nine of Wands showing up here, and it is talking about, you know, you being the wounded warrior. Your person was as well, but look at your person. Your person was like this too, but look at how they showing up for you. Open heart, open arms, ready for you to come run into their arms and for y'all to just ride on off together, right? So if this person can go through the hell that you went through too and come out like this, Spirit is telling you, why can't you? Okay, that's the question. Because you got a lot of love to give, okay, with the Queen of Cups. This coming up for everybody. This is Scorpio energy. You have a lot of love to give. And in order for you to give it, you got to let go of some of this stuff. Because this is what keeps you from wanting to open up to people. It's what keeps you from wanting to love people, okay? Okay. Let's clarify. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, see, this person, ecstasy, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Because look, these words, it's so funny, the words that come up to describe this person. Like the height of things, like the height of love, the height of ecstasy, the height of passion. It's like this person gonna give you all of it, right? It ain't no little bit, no halfway, no whatever, 100%, okay? So it says chasing thrills, excitement, good time. You're gonna have a lot of good times with this person. And like I said, it's gonna be, you know, this person's gonna be open and they're gonna be very genuine about what they want to give to you, all right? Okay. You are showing up as worried. You're worried about this connection. You may be blowing things out of proportion. You may be thinking it to death, Libra, okay? Because you're an air sign and y'all think, like I just told Gemini, y'all think the hell out of some shit, right? So you have to start to look at the positives about this connection. Just like I told Gemini, what if it does work? What if it has the capacity to work? What if this monster here is just some shit I'm making up in my mind? And it doesn't have to go that way. It's you. You know what they tell you, right? What does Henry Ford say? If you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you're right. It's whatever you say. So if you choosing to focus on the monster, that's the type of shit you bringing in, right? So if you want it to be better, if you want to bring in all the good shit, the violins and the fucking songs and the sun and all this kind of stuff, the puppy dogs and the rainbows and the unicorns, then that's what you need to be focusing on. Okay? All right. Second chance, Spirit is saying, this is your second chance at love. So, you know, if you get another chance, Libra, you got to do things differently. You got to ask yourself, okay, if I'm going into another situation, Spirit is giving me another chance at love, what do I need to do differently? How do I need to show up differently? Because that's what this is about. Because remember, I told you, take two to tango. It's not just one person doing everything fucked up. And we just sitting here not doing nothing. A lot of this stuff, we put ourselves in these positions. Because like I told you, you got to ask yourself, Libra, what was it about that last connection, them last connections you were in, where when the person showed you who the fuck they was, what was it within you that made you continue to sit there and think, okay, we're going to figure this out, or we're going to work? What made you continue to take that bullshit that person was doing to you? And I'm saying everybody need to ask this question. I'm not just focusing on y'all. Everybody need to ask this question, because you need to know what things are triggering you, what ways you're thinking, the thoughts you're telling yourself. Because like I told you, for me, I used to tell myself, oh, if this person goes, then ain't gonna be nobody. Shit, I don't believe that shit now. If you, what one won't fucking do, another one will. That's why I tell you, you gotta start to tell yourself different shit and stop focusing, because all of that stuff you spelling, you telling yourself things, you brainwashing yourself either with positive stuff, things that's gonna push you forward, or you brainwashing yourself with negative shit that's gonna keep you stuck. Okay? And you got to think about that. Okay, then we got the Tower showing up for your prayer. Okay, so they coming in to rock your world, to tear your shit up. I hear Michael Jackson, you rock my world, you know you did. That's what I hear. So this person's longing for you. They're craving for you, aching, wanting to be with you. So like I told you, it's not just one. It's not just you. It's them too, okay? They've been through a lot of conflict, a lot of clashes, a lot of differences, a lot of incompatibility in relationships, just like you have. But this person hasn't given up. Remember, I told you they went through hell like you, and then look, they showing up as the fucking sun. This is, like I said, it's the strongest card in the deck, which means that they have gone through and work through the things they need to work through in order to be able to open themselves up to you. Because you know somebody that's coming towards you like this got an open heart. You know that, right? Okay, the energy between the both of you, right, is the Seven of Cups. This is talking about having options, choices, and being confused, right? That's where the self-love comes, right? Silence. It says frozen, no words, stone wall, okay? Spirit is telling you it's good for you to have the time to yourself to figure out who needs to be in your life and who doesn't, but don't take it to the extreme to where you start to freeze because you overthinking, like we just said, Libra, right? Didn't I just say that? Y'all think, and there's nothing wrong with that because I'm an Aquarius rising. I think too, when it comes to some shit, I need to understand what the fuck happened before I can let it go. So I would think the fuck out of it until I come to whatever conclusion I need to come to. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what Spirit is telling you, don't get fucking hung up on that, right? Don't get hung up on that or think this is about the things, what's to come. Okay, you saying, okay, well, because this shit happened in the past, then this next person is just going to be the same shit. No, you got to start to tell yourself something different. You have to start to step into that new timeline. You got to ask yourself, if I had somebody coming into my life, right, that's being represented by this Ace of Cups or being represented by this Sun, how would I need to show up in order? What type of person would I need to be in order to have somebody show up like this in my life? And that's the way you need to think. Okay, then we've got the Empress here. That's the outcome. Okay, this is Taurus Libra energy. It is talking about you and your person being divine counterparts and needing to open yourself up emotionally for this connection. Okay, like I said, you've experienced a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty. Things have been, unclear. But you're going to have to come to Jesus. You're going to have to come to some type of conclusion about certain things. Okay, because this person's coming into your life with a fucking bang, baby. It says attraction, spark, passion, a lot of this between you and your person, right? But like I said, there's nothing wrong with thinking, but just make sure that you having your time to think it and you understand what's going on. And once you understand what's happening, let this shit go and move towards, what it is you're trying to move towards, okay? What the type of connection you want to have. Okay. All right, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Danielle, he said he'd tear it up if you gave him a chance. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. But like I said, you go your speed and you do what's best for you. Because you know that when you get into a connection, this is all of us, right? We give it all and we do all these things. We open ourselves up all the way. And when you do that, there's always a chance, period, that you're going to get fucking hurt. There's always a chance. Okay, I keep telling you, everything's a risk. But what I'm also telling you, I'm not telling you don't open yourself up, but I'm telling you hedge your fucking bets. Take your time. Go slowly. Think about what is happening in the connection. Think about how you feel. Think about how this person shows up in your life. Think about how, how can I explain it? How you're showing up in the connection, right? How this person shows up, what is it elicit in you? Because you know how they say some people can bring out the worst in you. Does this person make you want to inspire you to be a better person? Or are they bringing out your fucking dark side? Or are they making you want to cuss them out all the time? All these types of things. Because remember, I keep telling you, everybody that come towards you is not your soulmate. Some of these people are going to be tests to see if you really learn the lessons that you went through in the past. Okay? All right. You said that's sharing energy. You don't want that energy. I hear you. Okay, so we got comparison showing up here, Libra. It says comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. That's why you're putting to bed all this old shit that happened with this person and getting rid of those negative thoughts and limiting beliefs to the best of your ability. So you can show up differently and start over with this person and it be a clean slate for both of you. Okay? Yeah, you said it was a test love. Danielle, yeah, because I told you spirit to do that. They'll put people in your life to fucking test you. And it don't have to just be relationships. It could be friends too. Okay? Okay, so messages from your person. They're saying they find your inner wisdom really attractive. Okay, and I know y'all like this because it's mental. Y'all attract to people mentally first, right? And so that's what I like. Whatever your way of your oh God, whatever way you get attracted by people, because some people, everybody is not emotional, everybody is not just physical, everybody, you know, everybody's is different. And like with air signs, a lot of times you gotta get with us. We gotta have a meeting of the minds with you. We gotta be able to have a conversation with you. We gotta be able to talk to you, all these types of things. You have to, oh, how do I explain it? You have to come at us like you gotta not mind F us, but you know what I mean. You gotta seduce us mentally. Let me say it like that. And so that's what I like about this, is that the people that are coming in, they coming in at you the ways in which are the ways that you're, you know, that you like to be attracted to people. So like I said, it could be a little bit of eye candy for those of you that like that. But if you're an emotional person, your person's gonna have a lot of emotional qualities and things like that. Okay. So then we've got, I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective of you. Okay. Okay. Let's get this oracle card before I let you go. Yeah. So we got natural evolution showing up here. It says, let the situation unfold naturally. We're just telling y'all, don't take your hands off the wheel. Take your hands off the wheel, okay? Hold on, let me get you one more. Then we have lasting love. It says, this is your true love, okay? So like I said, you can't be old Libra trying to have true love, trying to have lasting love, because old Libra, let's be honest, old Libra, old Scorpio, old Aries, old Taurus, all old 12 zodiac signs. You can't have love the way you used to show up, because that was the problem. It was how we were showing up and what we were accepting from people, right? So it's about you standing into your standing in your boundaries and know what what you deserve and what you desire, right? Okay. You said it's all the damn time what you take, because you a Scorpio sun. That's why. That's all we are. And we not only we not only get tested ourselves, we get sent into other people's lives to fucking test their asses. Let's just be honest about what it is. That's why I say when people be talking about Scorpios, they don't understand what we go through on a regular basis. I ain't saying other people don't go through stuff, but we go through shit too. Okay. All right, Libra, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, a beautiful Mother's Day. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. All right. All right, holy water, crosses, where the priests. Let me spray this sage. Let me sage it up, okay? Because I got to, we getting ready to kill these damn demons. We getting ready to do this Scorpio read. I know, but it's a part of the package. You in this collective, and so it's just gonna be tests. It's always gonna be tests, even after you get into your connection with your person. It's still gonna be tests, Michelle. Even when you get into a connection with your person, because like I said, the old person gonna come back. You gonna have to show them that you understand that. Some of you gonna have new people coming to you. I told you, love bombing and doing all this crazy shit. You gonna have to figure out what is going on with them and kick them to the curb. It's just a lot of different things that are a part of this, because it has to do with where you're headed in this lifetime. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I know it's spread, right? Okay. Hey, my Scorpios. Loving y'all. Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all. Appreciate you for being here. Love you. Oh, hold on. Let me get all this together, and then we're going to begin. Ashley, my Scorpios, that's right. Missy's a rising, Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, all of y'all in here. Like I said, I understand you don't want no more tests. Don't nobody else want no more tests neither, Michelle, but it just is what it is. It's just a part of it, you know, Because like I said, we're getting things that other people don't get. True love and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that other folks ain't gonna end up in relationships and stuff like that, but they can't, you know, like I said, the things that we dealing with, that's why we deal with the unnatural shit, because the rewards on the other side are unnatural. It's not shit that everybody gets. Hey, Lucretia. All my Scorps. Okay, give me 1 second. Look, your person, longing, craving, aching, wanting. Look, they find you very attractive, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. The person that's coming into your life, Scorpio, understands Scorpios. They love Scorpios, the person that's coming into your life. Hey, Alakay. My buddy. Okay, here we go. This is for Scorpio spirit. All the demons aside, tell us about the person of Scorpio's mind, and how does this person really feel about Scorpio spirit? Okay. Boy, I could get it out. It's falling out of the deck before I could get it out. I'm gonna get you another card because that one fell out like that. Let's see. Okay, I got you a second one. Okay, so we got globe showing up here. It says positioning, journey, clarity, cross-cultural boundaries, and a new perspective will transform your thinking. So different race, different background, different religion. They coming out, spirit is coming out swinging with this card. You and this person are going to have a lot of differences on the outside. But like I told you, on the inside, you're going to be very similar. Okay. Then we have hammer. It says focus, impact, precision. A well-aimed blow is worth 100 random strikes. Know exactly where to apply your force, right? This is about when the time is right for you to strike at the proper time, right? Because it's a right time and a wrong time for everything, right? I know, Michelle. I know, but you in this collective, you signed up for it. We on this fucking roller coaster ride. We got to ride it to the end. You can't get off in the middle of it. That's just the way it is. So look, it's ecstasy, baby. Okay, so it says chasing thrills, excitement, good times. So this person gonna amp you up. You gonna be like, who? Because I can feel the energy. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm fanning. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That type of ecstasy, some other ecstasy. Then we got conflict here. It says clashing, differences, incompatibility. I feel like this is just talking about the things that you and this person have gone through in other connections, right? The fact that you're stepping into a connection now where there's going to be a lot of understanding, okay? And I feel like you and this person will know how to work things out because you've both been through a lot of conflict, a lot of fucked up shit with other people, right? That you feel like didn't try to understand, didn't try to work it out, didn't try to, do the right thing. Look at there, Scorpio. Look at there, Gemini energy, the lovers. Like I said, this person coming in to give it to you in all the ways, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, okay? All of the ways. You and this person, like I told you, on the outside, you're going to look completely different, but on the inside, you're going to match in every way that is the most important, okay? All right. Like I said, if you get a card for love, this is the fucking card you want. This is the card. Any card out of the tarot deck that you want, because this is a major arcana card talking about this connection that you and this person, have the potential to be life partners if that's what you decide, okay? All right, let's pull the cards, Scorpio. Okay, their person. Okay, energy between them. Outcome, please. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, we got this juggling energy with the Two of Pentacles here, okay? This is talking about, hold on, let me clarify because I want to see exactly what Spirit wants to say about this. Okay. This that motherfucker from the past, okay? Let's just go ahead and get this shit over with. They're hanging on, they're obsessing, they're spying over you. They're still juggling other people, but they're going to come in and try to tell you lies and try to tell you there's nobody else. But you just see, this the shit though. You don't fucking need me to tell you what the fuck is going on, because you a goddamn Scorpio. You the most psychic fucking sign in the damn 12 zodiac signs, right? You're gonna know this person's fucking lying. We have a built-in lie detector, okay? Like I said, I was a little kid and I knew when people was fucking lying to me. So you know, as an adult, my shit been sharpened and honed, and I read cards. I sit and I read cards for hours. So you know my shit is on point. So y'all gonna be the same way. Motherfuckers gonna be coming to you telling you shit, and you just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, bitch. I know you not. I know you fucking lying. That's what you gonna be saying to yourself when this person is talking to you. Okay? Like I said, how you know they lying? Their fucking mouth is moving, right? So we got Knight of Pentacles showing up here. Earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is your person moving towards you slowly. This is somebody that's very ambitious. This is somebody that goes after what they want, okay? And they gonna want you to show up the same way. But you know, we like this anyway. We're like this anyway. When we see something we want, it's what it is. It's in the fucking bag. You know, we can have whatever it is we want, because we know how to latch onto some shit and fucking obsess over it until we get it, okay? Then we got Judgment here. This is our energy, okay? Scorpio energy. It is talking about a second chance at love. And then look at this shit here, baby. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. It's written in the stars. It's destined for you to be in this connection with this person, okay? Some of y'all got friends coming as well. This is talking about not just romantic connections, but, you know, chosen family, friendships, all of these things with the Three of Cups. Let me say this too. When you got friends coming, you need to use the same fucking discernment you're going to use when you get into these connections with these people, with these lovers, okay? Because you can still have friends come in that don't do what they're supposed to do, don't show up the way they're supposed to show up and stuff like that. And you need to be using your discernment on these people as well, okay? All right. Nine of Pentacles. This is about you standing in your power, knowing your worth, Scorpio, all right? And because you got this new love coming with the Ace of Cups. And I'm going to tell you, just like I told you told the other signs, this person is top shelf. So this is about you getting up to that level. This person's already there. This is about you rising to the level so that both of y'all can be together, okay? All right. And see, life partners, Queen of Pentacles. But then you got that Dusty and the Crusty out in the cold. They upset because you don't want their asses no more, because you done seen the error of your damn ways and you don't want to deal with their asses no more, right? So we got you showing up as the Four of Swords. Let's talk about you healing. Look, you got a little cup of tea. I feel like you're taking it back, right? And you looking at your shit, you trying to fix your stuff. Some of y'all, this can talk about resting, praying, meditating, a lot of different things that you're doing to make sure that you're okay, okay? All right. Because you had a lot of heart fog is what Spirit is saying, Scorpio. So it says a lot of mixed signals, a lot of blocked emotions. You've been messed up. You don't have people come into your life and really fuck you over. Because I told you, it's like once we get on that loyalty track, it's hard for us to stop. It's like, you know, when them people, what they call that, the luge or whatever, the sport where they get in that thing and they lay back and they ride the ice thing. It's like we get into one of them. I don't know why Spirit is showing me this, but that's what they're showing me. It's like we on that, and when we get on and we loyal and shit like that, it's like some catastrophic shit gotta happen to fucking stop us and make us get off of that thing. Because you know they can't get off of it unless they fall or unless they get to the end of the track, right? The end of the ice track. So it's the same thing when it comes to us, when it comes to this stuff. That's why I told you, you have to take off those rose-colored glasses, Scorpio, and really look at who the fuck it is that's trying to come into your energy, okay? That is how you stop the mixed signals. That's how you stop the blocked emotions. That's how you stop putting yourself in situations where you end up messed up. Remember, I told you that's what that bouncer is at the door of that damn club, right? Because you don't let everybody in, right? You look, we doing interviews at the door. Remember, I told you, you ain't getting interviewed, you interviewing, right? Because you already know off jump what the fuck you offer. Because remember, let's say it again, there's nothing like a Scorpio's love, all right? And like I said, these same motherfuckers that's trying to put their foot on your neck and tell you you ain't shit and you ain't this, you ain't that, them the very ones that fucking want to be with you, or they want to motherfucking be with you, okay? So I'm saying all of this to say, know your power, stand in your worth, know what you deserve. Like I said, you the Birkin bag, you the goddamn club, you the goddamn interviewer. You decide who you let in your energy and who you don't. And we have to be very careful about who the fuck we let into our energy, because everybody don't mean us well, okay? They want us to be stuck. They want us to have blocked emotions. They want us to be fucked up. All right? So we can't play into this bullshit. All right? We gotta recognize it for what it is and realize everybody, we like royalty. Everybody don't get to come towards us. Everybody don't get to come into our vicinity. You have to start to do, everybody need to be like that. Every fucking sign need to be like that. Okay? I'm divinity, and I'm not allowing everybody, any and everybody, to have access to me. Okay? Because that's why I told you. How you think clubs become like that? How do you think the Birkin bag became as, infamous, or whatever you want to say, as it has been? It's because they limit access. Everybody don't get one. Okay? This ain't the Oprah Winfrey Show. You don't get a car. You don't get a car. You don't get a car. It's not that. Okay? So everybody don't get a Scorpio. You don't get a Scorpio. You don't get a Scorpio. You don't act right. You can't be here. You can't be in this energy, and you can't be afraid to enforce that when the time comes. When you have to get off the fucking loose, you got to kick somebody in the ass. You got to get the fuck out, because you can't do this no more. And you have to stop telling yourself, if this person, because I told you that's something I used to tell myself, and I feel like some of y'all on some level, you may say that to yourselves. Well, if this person goes, it ain't gonna be somebody else will come. Somebody else will come. All you got to do is think that way, okay? Like I told you, 8 billion people on the planet. You don't think it ain't nobody out here for you, Scorpio? Like I said, you're looking for the one that that's aware, that sees your value, that sees what you bring to the table, okay? No contempt, no fucking envy, no trying to compete, none of that bullshit. If you see any of that fucking shit, you need to turn around and walk in the other fucking direction, because you'll get people like that. And then toxic admiration, okay? That type of shit you need to be looking at as well. Somebody pretending like, oh, I just admire you and this and this and that and all this kind of stuff. And then the minute they see you, that you're a human being, they acting differently. They moving differently. They looking at you scornfully. They doing all this crazy stuff. You got to start to look at the way people that are in your energy, the way that they're moving, because they tell you their actions tell you all about the way that they feel about you, Scorpio. But you got to start to look. We got to stop putting them rose-colored glasses on from jump, and wait and watch what they're doing. Okay? All right. So your person is showing up as the Hermit. They're in healing mode right now. They're working on themselves, Virgo energy. They could be the older person in the connection, but I feel like for a lot of you, whoever the female is, the divine feminine, you're going to be the one that's going to be the older person. Not in every scenario, but in a majority of them, okay? Because that's considered taboo, right? And so that's going to be something else. Somebody going to be saying something about, oh, you older, and who cares? If he, look, long as he of fucking consented age and I'm of consented age, who cares? Who cares? If we don't have a problem with it, it's none of your fucking business neither, okay? So we got confessions here. I hear Usher, these are my confessions. So this person they gearing up to come fucking tell you how they feel, Scorpio. It says unveiling, coming clean, messages. So you're going to be getting messages from this person, and they're going to be letting you know how they feel. So that's what they doing. They getting themselves together, because look, you got to eat your fucking Wheaties before you come towards us. Before you step to that fucking bouncer at our door, you got to eat your Wheaties. And so this person understands that, because I told you they understand Scorpios. And so that is what they're doing at this time, okay? All right, so the energy between the both of you is the 8 of Swords, okay? This is talking about feeling stuck. Let me see why this is showing up here. Okay, so look, this motherfucker, these people from the past with this goddamn witchcraft and all this bullshit. Let me tell you this. When these cards show up, this is complete and utter bullshit. Okay? Because you are a divine counterpart. You are an ascended master. These people can throw whatever the fuck they want to throw. What did I just show you? Hold on. Let me get it, because I got to show it to you. I just showed you the fucking Wheel of Fortune, right? It don't matter what these people do. It don't matter. Because this shit is written in the fucking stars. It's destiny for you to be in a connection with this person. All whoever this is doing is just fucking up their own life. They fucking up their own money. They fucking up their own love life, so on and so forth. But like I said, Do what you need to do to make sure you're protecting yourself, because there's people out here that don't fucking mean you well, and a lot of them will tell you to your face. But then there's some that's smiling in your face all the while they want to take your place, the backstabbers. Okay, there's a lot of envious people around you, Scorpio. You need to pay attention to that. Okay, all right. Hey Aziza, how you doing, girl? Happy Mother's Day. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, then look, this is the outcome: stability, love, marriage, higher level of commitment. You have all these amazing things coming your way. Don't let nobody get in the way of your shit. Like I said, don't you be a block to your own success either. Spirit is telling you, heal, release, purge, do the things you need to do, purify, cleanse. You know what you need to do. You a Scorpio. You know this is second nature to us. We always gotta do some shit like this, right? Hold on one second. I was supposed to time y'all. I was supposed to give you 15 minutes. I guess Spirit is like, go for as long as you need to go. So Spirit is telling you, release the things you need to release, heal what you need to heal, cleanse whatever you need to cleanse. Because I want to see y'all win. We both the same fucking sign, right? I know what you made of. I know what I'm made of. I know what you deserve. I know what I deserve. But don't throw blocks in your way, Scorpio, by not doing the things that you need to do. Don't get lazy. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. Like I said, adjust your motherfucking crown and get yourself together. Okay? All right. Let me get this. Hey, sweet lady Diane. Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. We got body shame showing up here. It says you feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. If you don't think you the baddest bitch or the baddest mofo, ain't nobody else gonna think that. Okay? And everybody's beauty standards are not the fucking same. Stop looking at this shit on the internet. Stop looking at these fucking magazines, these motherfucking anorexic chicks that don't fucking eat, that ain't seen a hamburger in like 15 years. That's not everybody's standard, okay? Because if you go on the internet and you really look at the things that people be saying in the comments and the things that the men say and stuff like that, I'm telling you, they tell you, I don't know about the rest of the world, but I can tell you about the United States. They say the fucking average size of a woman in the United States is a fucking size 12, okay? That's almost considered plus size, because I think in order for you to be a plus size model, you got to be a size 14 and up, right? So I'm saying all of this to say, whatever size you are, whatever way you showing up, if you want to be better, you can do better, but you cannot get to where you're trying to go by fucking hating yourself. That is what Spirit is trying to tell you with this body shame thing. You don't have to just be weight. It could be something about your looks. It could be anything. Whatever it is, stop hating on you, because you ain't doing nothing but adding to what every fucking body else is saying, okay? Like I said, you the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread. You are the thing that everybody wants. Because I told you, you don't put down things that you think are not on this, that you think are beneath you. You don't do that. So I'm saying all this to say, you have to see your beauty. You have to see your awesomeness. You have to see your handsomeness. You have to see all the wonderful things about you that you want somebody else to see. That is what part of the self-love and you loving on yourself and showing up for yourself the way that you do, that's what it's for, okay? Because like I told you, at the end of the day, everybody could be in my face telling me this and telling me this, telling me that. I'm like, I know who the fuck I am. I don't need you to tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean I'm talking about the people that's trying to put you down, because there's always going to be somebody that show up in your energy. Because just because you get your shit together, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you you ain't ever going to have somebody that come and try to test your fucking boundaries and test what you put up with and what you not going to put up with. But you got to be ready for that shit, right? Because I keep telling you, you know how many motherfuckers come in here try to tell me how to run my fucking channel? And what I tell you, I'm telling you the same thing I always tell you. I don't come in your house and tell you how to place your furniture, so you're not going to fucking do that here, okay? And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. And then some of them be flipped out because I'm not chasing subscribers. And no, I'm not. Because those of you that this message resonates with, those of you that know you're supposed to fucking be here, you be here. So I'm not one of them people. I want the motherfuckers that's supposed to be here. If you ain't supposed to be here, get the fuck on, okay? That's the way I feel about it. You can't be afraid to stand in your power, know your worth, and know what you fucking deserve, and know what is happening. But you gotta, you can't straddle the fence. You can't be, well, I want this. It's like, it would be like me being a channel, having this channel, right? And saying, I want to help people, but I got to kiss these people's asses to keep them. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. I come here, I give you the motherfucking real. I'm giving you the energy, the information that Spirit is telling you for you to get. And either you get it and you understand and we here, or you fucking ain't. And if we ain't, then go ahead. Go away. It's not a problem for me. Cause trust me, God knows what's going on. God knows who needs this message. Cause look, you notice, right? Those of you that are here on a regular basis, you see the people that come in here out of nowhere, right? That all of a sudden just show up out of nowhere. That's God. God knows who belong here. God knows who's supposed to listen to this message. So I'm telling you the same thing. God knows who is supposed to be in your life. God knows what you're supposed to experience. But you got to know what you deserve so that when the wrong people show up, because they gon' fucking show up. It ain't a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. And so when they show up, you got to know who you are to tell them, hey, this is me. Either you can fucking deal with it or not. And if you can't fucking deal with it, there's the goddamn door. Okay? Because when you in that energy, when you savage like that, motherfuckers don't know how to deal with that. Because they know that you cannot be fucking controlled. I don't give a fuck how long I known you. I don't care what we've been through. I don't care about none of that stuff. You only as good as the last interactions that we've had. And if you are not showing up with consistency, with love, with all the things that I bring to the table, if we not meeting eye to eye on that, you gotta motherfucking go. Okay? And that may sound crazy to some of y'all, but some of y'all need to listen to what I'm saying, because you got people in your energy that are telling you they not gonna show up that way, that are telling you you don't deserve that, that telling you you fucking crazy because you want them to show up like that, and you still fucking entertaining them. Okay? So you need to think about that. You need to ask yourself, what is it within me that's allowing me to continue to do that? What is it that I'm believing about myself that's allowing me to continue to entertain motherfuckers who are telling me, okay? They telling me and they showing me by their actions that they're not going to show up the same way that I show up. So if they do that, you have to be strong enough to stand your ground and be like, you got to go, okay? Because like I told you, when you love yourself, I told you, I tear it all down. I tear it all the fuck down for me. And you got to be in that same type of energy. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? You have to be in that type of energy. Because there's always going to be somebody that come and try to fucking test you and say all kind of stupid shit. It get to the point now where I just laugh at their asses. Because I see some of them comments and the shit. Because I had to block somebody the other day talking stupid shit. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck you in here? You know, you in here with this bullshit for anyway. Because the shit you saying, this ain't even your fucking, your steez. You don't even belong here. So, like I told you, you got to get to the point where you start to laugh at the naysayers. You start to laugh at the motherfuckers that put you down, because then that means you in the right energetic mindset, and you're in the right energy, and you know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you're worth. And it's about you realizing that about yourself and waiting for the right people to show up when the time is right. Okay? So, like I said, stop letting people put you down. Stop listening to that bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'm telling you, the internet makes it so easy for some of these fucking bullies to come in and try to say all kinds of stuff. Okay? Because I'm sure many of us got bullied in the past, right? When we were younger in school and stuff like that. But I'm like, no. We not having it now. It ain't having it now. I'm like, bring your ass up in here and you gonna see what the fuck's gonna happen. All right? So that's why I tell you, have your own fucking back. Because the person that's coming in is going to have your back, but you need to have your own as well. All right? And stop shaming yourself. Okay? You look the way you look. And I'm telling you, whatever you got going on, whether you like it or not, your fucking person going to motherfucking love it. So you need to just start loving it. All right? You can always progress and get better, but it starts with you loving yourself. I told you, you can't get to where you're trying to go by hating where you are. You can't do it. You can't, because like I said, it's like you latch on to it when you hate it. Okay? All right. So we got Lone Wolf showing up here as well. It says, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? I told you, love is a risk. Any type of relationship is a risk. A friendship is a risk. Okay? being in a relationship with a family member, being in a relationship with chosen family. It don't have to all be romantic. It could be platonic relationships as well. You put yourself out there, the other person put themselves out there. It may work out, it may not, right? But there's nothing wrong with that. Life is meant to be lived, Scorpio. Stop getting into the, no, stop it. Live your life. But like I told you, take your fucking time. Don't go balls to the wall. Don't go 100 miles an hour, okay? Getting crumbs. It says you deserve more than crumbs of affection. Let's say it again. You deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. I can't make it up. Didn't I just say that? Wait for the one that sees who you are, what the fuck you bring to the table, that sees you the fucking bee's knees, the best thing since sliced bread, all of this shit. Okay? That's what this is about. You look, I told you, beating your chest saying, yeah, I'm a fucking Scorpio. I'm proud of it. This is who I am. Either you can deal with it or you can't. Okay? All right. Yeah, you say the internet, yeah, they bold as fuck. Trying to, come up and say stuff to people and stuff like that because they feel like it ain't no damn repercussion. But I'm like, I'll cuss your ass out online. It don't matter. Look, I can fuck you up worse when I have to type it out than when I'm saying it. So I'm just like, hey, let's come with it. So, but like I said, you cannot be afraid to stand in your power and know who you are, because there's always going to come a time where somebody is going to test it. There's going to be something that's going to be sent to you to test what you're saying. Okay? So we've got, even though we are so different, I feel so connected to you, is what your person is saying. Okay? Then I have so much passion and desire for you that it drives me mad. So like I said, you be lighting this person up, Scorpio. But look, I'm gonna keep my mind out the gutter. Let's get the oracle cards so I can let y'all go. Ooh, I love you too, Sharon Smith. Like I said, you be who you are. Look, perfect match, baby. It says you complete each other in the most harmonious way. All right, this is what you're looking for. The people that are perfect matches to you, right? And you don't let anybody else in. Anybody else that's falling short, you can't be afraid to let them go. And like I said, you're going to feel guilty. It's going to be hard for you to want to set them boundaries. Look, they're the fucking twin flame. There's the dusty and the crusty. Heart, what's it? Heart, body, mind. So don't nobody want no fucking, well, I don't want no fucking twin flame. And if you up in here still talk about twin flame, you need to go to the door, because we ain't talking about that motherfucker no more. All right? Fearless love. Okay? It says a courageous leap into the unknown. That's what Spirit wants you to take, because look at the reward. A perfect match. I told you, motherfuckers gonna be like, Scorpio got this person and they all in love and it's this and this and that. Look, manifesting the one. It says very soon your true love will arrive. So get yourself together, Scorpio, because your person about to be knocking on your fucking door. Okay? If not literally, figuratively. Okay? All right. I love y'all. I love the fuck out of y'all. Like I said, adjust your crown. Don't let nobody tear you down. Don't let nobody tell you no bullshit. Okay? This was your message, Scorpio. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week. And if you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here and for spending the time with us that you did, and have an amazing Mother's Day, okay? All right. Now we are moving on to Sagittarius. Hold on 1 second, Saggy. Okay. All right. Like I said, all of y'all, step into your power. Know who you are. Know all your, you need to be telling yourself every day the things that you love about yourself. Tell yourself every day the things that you love about you. Because like I said, you can't expect to always get that from people on the outside. You got to learn how to feed yourself. You got to learn how to give yourself them very things you want from other people. You got to learn how to give it to yourself. You say you're a Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Mars. Okay. I'm a Venus, a Sagittarius Venus, a Sagittarius moon, North or south, no, north or south, no, something like that. I got 3 placements. I got a stellium. You're welcome, Lucretia. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I know you, Sharon Smith. I know you were sad. I was thinking about you when I changed the sign. I say, it's Sharon. Sharon already in here. Okay, let's go. This is for Sagittarius spirit. The person on their mind. How does the person on their mind really truly feel about them? You say you just found out you're a Leo moon. Okay. Okay, so we have T-set showing up here. It says talk, discernment, protection. Use discernment and talk and protect yourself from gossip. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So you know you got people gossiping, Sagittarius. People always want to say something about some fucking body. Okay, they really gonna be gossiping about you in a minute. That's what Spirit is saying with this ecstasy card, right? They're gonna be like, Sagittarius is just happy. What's going on with Sagittarius? Chasing thrills, excitement, good times. You got all this amazing stuff coming your way, and you gonna have people that, you know, they just not gonna be happy. It's just people that out there that's just them. Okay, they not having a good life, and they want you to not have a good life. This is what they want you to. This is the way they want you to be. They want you to be worried about this situation, focusing on the bad shit that could happen instead of focusing on the good things, right? The good things that you have coming. Okay, so that's what this 9 of Swords is about. Spirit is telling you to keep your mind off of this and start focus on what the good things. Focus on the positive. All right, because I feel like I said, just because you've been through negative does not mean that it's always going to be that way. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, your person, please. Okay, Sagittarius, I see you. Okay. Outcome, please. I like it. I like it. Okay, so your overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles. You got somebody coming towards you that here's going to be the love of your life. I don't know why I hear it just slid through my head. Going to be the love of your life with the 6 of Pentacles. There's going to be equal love, equal give and take with the 6 of Pentacles, okay? This person going to be sweet like candy. I don't know why I hear that too. That's what I hear, okay? Then we got the magician. See, it's all this candy. Magician showing up here. So you are manifesting this person. This person is manifesting you as well. You both want the same things. With the star, Aquarius energy, you are each other's wish, right? This is also talking about the both of you healing in preparation for this connection, because you got things that you're carrying. I keep seeing this damn cheesecake, this strawberry cheesecake on everybody's damn back, this 10 of Wands. And it's about you, you know, just throwing this shit off your back and realizing your life partner is about to come your way. And so when I told you, when that person shows up, you ain't gonna be thinking about this bullshit no more. These are things that we just hang on to for the fucking sake of hanging on to them, or because we've been too lazy to do the work. But Spirit is telling you, you need to do this because your person is about to show up, okay? And then, like I said, you have a lot of options, a lot of choices. Your person does as well, but I feel like your person has made the choice. And I feel like, you know, when you use your discernment, you're going to make the right choice as well, because you both have a lot of love to give with the Queen of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. All right. Okay, let's clarify. That's right. Keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, see, you've been through a lot of abandonment, like feeling left out in the cold, walked away from, treated coldly, but you got your person coming, right? That is gonna, you know, gonna be the thing that's gonna, you know, help you with all that. They waiting too. See, it says waiting, cycles, moments. They waiting on you too. They champing at the bit. They want to be with you as well. They've been through the same type of shit you've been through. Okay. You are showing up as the 6 of Wands. So you're showing up as somebody in the spotlight, somebody who may be getting a promotion, maybe getting some type of, you know, this could talk about going viral, you know, just being, you know, being, oh gosh, how can I say that? Somebody that dominates in their field or dominates in their career. This is also talking about your dream lover coming your way with the 6 of Wands as well. Okay. Because I hear the Mariah Carey. Okay. So we got cloudy judgment showing up here, but it fell reversed. So this is about an end to the illusions, putting an end to the unbalanced energy, right? And the distortion that's been going on in your love life in the past, okay? Let me get one more card. Yeah. See? You got somebody, this that old person, okay? They're still unbalanced. They're still dealing with illusions. They thinking the two of you gonna be together. They at their breaking point because you don't want to come nowhere near them. And they're overwhelmed, and they're gonna do some kind of impulsive shit to come back and come back your way. If this person hasn't shown up yet in your energy, they coming. That's what spirit is telling you, okay? Your person is showing up Sagittarius energy, your energy, temperance, right? Balanced, okay? This person, you know, is your soulmate, all right? It is talking about, you know, moderation. This person is doing what they can do to balance out their lives so that they can show up for you in the right way. Look at here. I love this card. This card always makes me smile when I see it. Loyalty. So trusting, reliable, believing. You're going to be able to believe this person. This person's going to inspire. They're going to be loyal to you and inspire trust and inspire loyalty, you know, for them. Okay? All right. When it comes to the energy between the both of you, we got the Three of Cups showing up here. So you and this person are going to be friends, okay? Again, this is soulmate energy, right? And then you got, look, oh my God. Okay, so this is also talking about you needing to make that choice, right? Between the new and the old. And there's the old motherfucker right there trying to mirror you, trying to share feelings, trying to reflect. Don't nobody give a fuck. You know what you're headed towards, right? With this Three of Cups energy. And you know you're heading into this union with this other person because this old person is wanting to come back, keep you in this heart fog, keep giving you mixed signals, trying to keep you messed up like with the Eight of Swords, all right? But like I said, you're not dealing with that and you're moving forward with the right person, with your person here, with the Temperance card and the loyalty, okay? All right, the outcome card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we got the Three of Pentacles. You building. Hold on, you said you wonder, Angel Eyes, if you block the old, and that's why. Yeah, because it could be that, but I feel like they're going to try to find some kind of way around it. They may try to use somebody else's number or do that. Look, let me not even give no examples because if the ops is watching, we don't want to give them no ideas. Like I said, text message only. Don't do no face-to-face or nothing like that. Like I said, they want to see you face-to-face. Be like, okay, we go to the police station. Be like, what's my phone number? 911. Okay, that's what you tell their asses. So with the Three of Pentacles, this is about you and this person building an amazing connection together, okay? Again, we got all these threes because you're going to have to choose between this old and this new love. And the old person, the broken motherfucker who now feels shattered, right after they shattered your heart, the one that's heartbroken because you know, they feel like you broke their heart now because you left them alone. The one who feels destroyed now, they reaping what they've sown. The way that they've treated you, now they're rolling in it. They rolling in the damn deep. It ain't you, it's them now. And so they don't know how to deal with it. That's right. Go to the damn police station. Shit. I'm like, bitch, you want to see me? Okay. Let's talk. Look, let's talk around the cops. Let's see how you gonna act. Okay. But then look, you got your secret admirer showing up here. This is your soulmate. Okay. So this is somebody, they're suppressing their feelings right now, but they're about to show up when the time is right. That's right. Bring some sandwiches, Angel Eyes. You are right. Okay. Let's get this other card and see what Spirit wants to tell you. Oh, this cracks me up. Ooh. Like I said, you fuck their heads up, you tell them some shit like that, and be like, okay, I'll meet you. 5 o'clock at the police station. I'll meet you for the night shift. Let's see what you got to say there. And don't be surprised if they don't show up, because some of them, they may have just gotten out the goddamn police station. So we got not compatible showing up here. It says you don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So Spirit is telling you, have an open mind. Stop telling yourself this fucking shit here. Okay? Stop thinking worst case scenario. Stop blowing things out of proportion. Okay? if it can go, if you can think about the monster, you can think about the angel, you can think about the unicorn, you can think about the puppy dogs, you can think about, well, what if it goes right? What if the person comes into my life and acts right? What if we're able to grow old together? What if we're able to have a family? What if we're able to do all those things? How about you do that? Try that for once instead of thinking about all this fucked up shit. Okay? All right. You say the pot pies. Oh my God. Okay, so your person is saying you plus them equals power couple. So you and this person, like I told you, that's how you gonna know. I told you this person's gonna elevate you on all levels. You're gonna see positive things, good luck happening in all areas of your life, okay? Then we've got, thank you for being there for me when I needed it most. So that's what you and this person are gonna show up for each other in the ways I feel like that nobody else has ever shown up for you. And it's gonna lock the two of you in and cement the level of loyalty. Like I told you, you and this person ain't going no damn well. Once you really see what the other one is bringing to the table and that you both on the same page, you're gonna be like, fuck all that other shit. Where's the, look, take this fucking cheesecake on my back, this fucking strawberry cheesecake. Fuck this bullshit. I am done with this stuff. You ain't gonna care about it no more. The things that you hold on to and you pick at, you ain't gonna be worrying about that shit no more, because this person's gonna come into your life and completely change you in for the better, okay? Yes, you gotta have the right energy to attract the right person. So we got signs and clues. It says the universe is talking to you, all right, about what you need to do, right? Hold on, you got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, you got reaching out. It says expect a call or text from your person of interest. Guided steps to great love. It says follow the path of ascension. You had all these, look at all these cards that flipped. You are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. I tell y'all this all the time. It's about you. Okay, whatever worth you assign yourself, that's what that person is going to assign you. The same thing. Lasting love. It says this is your true love. And then look, can't make it up. What did we talk about? Life partner, right? There it is again. It says your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Look, where it is. Right there. See? I said it's your life partner. There you go. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. That was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here and have a happy Mother's Day. Okay? All right, so now we are moving on to Capricorn. I hear that, the Dream Lover song by Mariah Carey. I still hear it, so it's playing for you too, Capricorn. Your person is coming, not to rescue you, to be with you. I told you we don't get rescued. We rescue ourselves on this channel. Hold on one second. Okay. You're welcome. You're hanging out with us, sharing this. I like that. I'm glad that you are. Like I said, shout out to Missy for being my moderator. Appreciate you, girl. I know that hangry. I know all about that, Angel Eyes. Oof, don't like that. I'm like, give me my food because I like to eat. Hey, Sam, you said finally, Capricorn, you've been waiting. It's all right. I'm going to start. Give me a second. Oh, gosh, that's funny. I appreciate y'all hanging out, though. I do. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you. Oh, you said she introduced you to me? Oh, I love that. Thank you, Missy. Missy be looking out. Missy be hanging tough. Love me some Missy. Hold on one second. I gotta make sure I give them a good shuffle, Capricorn, because I got to give it to you right, or not at all. Okay, here we go. This is for Capricorn spirit, the person on their mind and how are they really feeling about them. Okay, so we got home gym showing up here. It says push, pain, breakthrough, a nudge through pain. Growth comes when you're forced to move. So this is about your love life, right? You're being forced to move through certain things when it comes to your love life. I don't know why I'm being told to use this deck, because I didn't use this for nobody else, but they want me to use this one. You about to be living the dream with your person. Okay, we got unspoken feelings showing up here. It says you're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. So like I told you, when your person shows up, they may not come out in the beginning and telling you everything about how they feel. How you doing, Ben? They may not come out and tell you everything about how they feel from the very beginning, but see, because look, secrets, it says obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. So in the beginning, they're going to conceal their feelings, but Spirit is telling you to push through the pain so that you can have your breakthrough. So push through your healing, push through whatever it is that you're doing, because you know what they say, no pain, no gain. So this is about you pushing through that and knowing that on the other side, that's where your rewards lie when it comes to this situation, okay? All right. You said you sore from the gym too? Me too, girl. Whew. I had to push myself. I did not want to go today. I was like, you got to get your ass up out the bed. Okay? Okay, come on. Let me get the message. I had to push. I did not, but you know, you force yourself, and then when you go, you feel better. You feel better after you did it, because you're like, okay, I did it. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords showing up here, right? So this is talking about, you know, moving forward, right? Going from the rough periods of time into the more calmer periods of time. Because, you know, there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be peaks and valleys. But you are now moving through, pushing through that pain to have the breakthrough. And the breakthrough is going to put you in calmer waters, okay? Because you've been breadcrumbed, you've been, you know, talked down to, had your heart broken, shattered, all of these things with the Five of Swords. And, you know, I feel like you are in an energy also with this Five of Swords where you're going to win at all costs. You're going to do whatever's necessary. And I also feel like that's why the home gym card is showing up, because you're working through, you're pushing through whatever you got to push through so you can be successful, so you can get rewarded, right? So we got the High Priestess showing up here. This is Pisces energy. This is Spirit telling you to listen to your intuition when it comes to your situation, because you are rebuilding, you're reassessing when it comes to your love life, and you're going to be able to reap what you've sown, okay? And that's a good thing. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so we got thinking. It says missing, craving, desiring you. This is the new person in that energy, right? You're moving into the new energy, and you got somebody that's waiting on you in that new energy that's wanting to be with you, okay? Okay. So the card that we have that's showing up for you, Capricorn, is the World. So this is about you closing out old cycles. You're, you know, opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself by overcoming these personal challenges that, you know, you've been through. That's all signs there. Okay, let me clarify. Yeah, see, you've been through a lot of fucked up shit, a lot of shallow, empty, hollow relationships, a lot of boredom. This is like the Four of Cups, right? A lot of missed opportunities, right? A lot of wasted energy. But you're moving through all of this, because like I told you, you're pushing through, and on the other side are going to be your rewards. You may not be getting rewarded now, but Spirit is saying keep moving forward, and you're going to head into exactly what it is that you want, okay? All right. When it comes to your person, they're showing up as the Two of Swords. They've had red flags that they've had to deal with, right? not, refusing to look at certain things, being conflicted, having decisions. It says hot and cold, multiple choices. And this, your person's working through that. They have their things they got to work through just like you. Okay. All right. Yeah, you say you don't like like having your time wasting. Nobody do. Nobody do, because it's like you get to know this person, then you gotta heal yourself and try to get rid of the shit that they put on you or the things you picked up from being around them. It's just a whole bunch of stuff you go through. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords showing up. You and this person are watching each other, Capricorn. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If you're watching this reading, that's like watching your person. Your person is watching you as well, okay? So look, to clarify, we got hoping. So I hear hoping and wishing and praying. That's what I hear in my head. So it says expecting, faith, manifesting. So both of you are hoping, wishing, and praying for each other, okay? All right. Outcome card is the Eight of Pentacles. That's beautiful because that's talking about both of you coming into this connection with the right mindset, putting in the work, okay? Because a lot of you are going to start out at a distance, is what Spirit is saying, right? In separation. There's going to be space between you. This is about the both of you working through any blocks, any blockages that show up, okay? Because this is going to be a proving ground, a testing phase, this space that's going to be between you in the beginning, okay? And like I told you, the more and more the two of you come together, the same thing is going to happen physically. As you become closer emotionally, the physical is you're going to get closer physically as well, okay? All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Hey, Alyssa. Okay, we got holding on showing up here. It says you must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So that's about you letting go all this shit from the past, right? Because if you want to move from the rough waters into the calmer waters, it's about you pushing through, right? Like we talked about with the home gym, we talked about this the whole reading. Pushing through, knowing that your person, the person you want to be with, the type of relationship you want to have is on the other side, okay? All right. Let's get the messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. You say it's good therapy. Repotting is good therapy. Okay. So we've got you bring out the best in me is what your person is saying. I feel like it's going to be both sides. You both are going to bring out the best. You're going to inspire each other to be the best you can be. Okay. Then we've got, thank you for teaching me how to appreciate the small things in life. Because I told you the small things are the important things, right? The looks that the person gives you, them opening the doors for you, or leaving little notes around the house for you, or calling in or calling you or texting you just to tell you, that they thinking about you and they love you and things like that. All of that. It's all the little things. People think it's always big stuff that tears apart a relationship, but it's not. It's usually not. It's the little things. It's people not wanting to do that. Forgetting that they got somebody in their life and that they need to work at it. It's just like I tell you all, just like losing weight. You lose weight, right? And that's not the hardest part. It's keeping it off once you've lost it. So it's the same thing when it comes to a relationship. It's not getting into the relationship. It's keeping it going once you get into it. Because we all taught to push and put everything into it, right? In the beginning, and then we get motherfucking comfortable and wonder why everything falls apart. Because you start to take advantage of your person. You start to not look at them the same way anymore. You start to not put effort into yourself and your appearance, all these things, because you get comfortable, and you got to stop doing that. Both sides. I'm talking to everybody. Okay? All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the oracle cards before I let you go. You say it's a big distance at present, Ben? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Jamil was like, that's the crazy. I know, right? So we got material attachment showing up here. It says too much focus on visible trappings. Okay, Capricorn, y'all know this y'all thing. Y'all like to be financially stable, and y'all all about y'all material goods, and I get it because everybody wants stability, but Spirit is saying there needs to be balance even when it comes to this, okay? All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Capricorn. It says proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So like I told you, this person ain't playing. They ain't playing games. This ain't somebody that's coming to your life and be like, oh, let me date you for 50 years. And then when you old and gray, I'm going to move on to the next person. It's not that. This person is really serious about having a quality, long-term, go the distance relationship. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is going to be the last person you be with in this lifetime. Okay? If you make the right moves and the both of y'all come to Jesus and do what you need to do, you ain't gonna have to look for nobody else. This is gonna be your person, okay? All right, Capricorn, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a beautiful Mother's Day. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. Love y'all, Cappies. All right. Where my aqua babies at? You welcome, Angel Eyes. It was good talking to you. I hear that song, hoping and wishing and praying. So I hear for you too, Aquarius. Your person is hoping and wishing and praying for you. Hold on. Let me get these cards together and then we're going to begin. That's all right. You can pull it back. You can push it back. Ashley, it's being recorded. You good. You welcome, Ben. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it as always. Okay, let's see what's going on with y'all Aquas, my babies. I missed you. I hope y'all are doing well. You say it's your South Node, Ashley? Okay. Like I said, I'm Aquarius rising. Let me shuffle these cards up good so I can give you this good reading, Aquarius. You got old people holding on. They holding on. They don't want to let go. They don't want to see you move on. They trying to delay you. They trying to sidetrack you. Okay? But Spirit is telling you, listen to your heart. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. This is the card that fell out of the deck. Okay. All right. Ooh. Look, all these cards about to fall on the floor. Hold on one second, Aquarius. You said, and Mercury, you said that mouth though. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is for Aquarius spirit. The person on their mind, how are they really feeling about them? Okay, I gave you 2 cards. So we got study room here. It says research, facts, choice. Your choice depends on research. Wait until you have all the facts. Okay, Aquarius. You understand this better than anybody, your air sign, right? So it says, again, your choice depends on research. Wait until you have all the facts. So Spirit is telling you, don't put on the rose-colored glasses and go running off into the fucking sunset with this person. You need to make sure that you are getting your needs met. They are getting their needs met. It's going to be what it's going to be, right? Okay. Then we got owl here. It says uninvited, change, arrival. The arrival of an uninvited guest. The arrival of an let's try it again. Let's get it together. 1, 2, 3. The arrival of an uninvited guest will alter your plans. So you got that motherfucker from the past, the Dusty and the Crusty, right? They want to come in and try to fuck up your shit while you in the study room trying to figure out, what's going on with your person. So we got to clarify each of these cards separately so we know what Spirit is wanting to tell you. Study room, please. Okay. Owl. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm going to give you different. Let me get these cards. I'm going to give you different cards, Aquarius. All right. You say you got something for the uninvited guests. You cracking me up, girl. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you, Aqua. Hold on 1 second. Okay. This is a story. Spirit is saying that they know that you're exhausted, right? You're going through all this stuff. You want to just run with your arms open into your person's arms, but Spirit is telling you this is a long journey. We know you're depleted, you're drained, but you need to pay attention. You need to take your time because this is what awaits you if you do your research and make sure that you're making the right decisions at the right time, okay? All right. Then you said you get a tower and you get a tower. You a mess, Missy. Okay, so when it comes to the owl card, which is talking about the uninvited guests, right? They trying to come in and fuck up your gravy train, right? Because you got this, your wish coming, right? Your loyalty is coming. The person you can trust, you can be, that's going to rely on, you're going to be able to rely on, that's going to, be truthful and you can believe in them. And they're waiting, right? So this other person, the uninvited guest is waiting to come in and crash your motherfucking party because they see you heading towards all this beautiful shit and they trying to fuck it up, of course, right? Because it can't be an Aquarius reading without somebody trying to block your shit, right? Okay, here we go. Card for Aquarius, please. Card for their person. Energy between them. Okay. And the outcome, please. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh. Hold on. So, Two of Wands, you got a choice to make, but Spirit is advising you of what you need to do, right? Because look, you got an arm tied here and a leg tied here, all right? But you're being advised on what you should do. And these readings, the Spirit is telling you what you need to do, who you need to choose, right? King of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about, your person. There's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you. This person is going to be your protector, right? They're going to come in with the passion stick, baby, okay? Why do I hear, I'm going to take you to the candy shop. Why do I hear that? Okay, I don't know. Get 50 Cent. Get that out of my head. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is also talking about a fiery, passionate new beginning between you and this person. Second chance with the Judgment card, right? Okay, you and this person building the type of connection you want to build together. Okay, because like you've been through it, right? You've both been shattered. You've both had your heart broken. You've both been destroyed and you've had to rebuild yourself up from nothing, right? Build yourself back up. But it's good because you know what you can deal with. You know that you can go through anything, Aquarius, and come back from it. Then we got intuition showing up here. Spirit is saying, when you go through these things, it hones your intuition, right? Listen to your heart song. Listen to your telepathy. Listen to your inner knowing. Then this card just come out in the beginning. Remember I told you the card fell out when I was shuffling the deck? It fell out again, so it's meant to be here, okay? All right. The card, you say Aquarius always got something going on. We do. So we got the Four of Wands showing up here. It says, this is talking about stability, marriage, you and this person purposefully coming together and binding yourselves together in a healthy manner, okay? Having a healthy interdependent connection. Because look, both people standing on their own 2 feet. You got 2 wands, your person has 2 wands, right? And you're creating a life of stability. Yeah, you and this person building a stable foundation, right? It's building a family, building security, right? Establishing the type of connection you want to have, the type of relationship you want to have. Then when it comes to your person, they manifesting, right? This is about them communicating with you. So you're going to be getting a lot of messages from this person with the 8 of Wands. Right? So it says attachments, peers, third parties. So this person's been through it just like you have. And it is talking about this person with the, using their influences, learning from their influences, learning from the things that they've been through and the things that have happened and, moving forward with it. Okay, then we got resistance showing up here, right? So this is the Fool. This is the energy between the both of you. Both of you are standing coming to the place where you're standing on the edge of the cliff, right? You're on one side, your person's on the other side. Both of you are about to take this leap of faith with the Fool, right? And so there's your person there, secret admirer, okay? They're suppressing their feelings. They're waiting for the time, is right. They're a little bit nervous, just like you nervous. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's a lot of love between the both of you, or going to be a lot of love, because they already love you. Remember, that's why they feel a little intimidated by the connection, all right? Outcome card we have here is the Hierophant. You got a beautiful reading, Aquarius. You and this person, again, we talked about marriage and celebration and stability with this card, higher level of commitment with the Hierophant, Taurus energy, right? You and this person coming together, building this beautiful relationship and heading towards marriage or a long-term commitment. Okay, so we got perspective showing up here. It says, both of you ending up in a better connection, Aquarius, happiness, more happiness, a clear headspace, right? Leaving all the old shit behind and moving into the type of connection you want to have, all right? Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. You say you need a strong man. Yeah, we need one that's mentally strong. Cause you gotta be up here. You gotta be right. You gotta be a sharp knife in the fucking drawer to deal with an Aquarius. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You can't just come in no kind of way, cause we'll cut your ass up mentally. And that's what people don't get. Okay, so we got too much showing up here. It says you tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. So like I said, you ain't interviewing for this motherfucking position. The other person is. We already know what we bring to the table, right? And that's been the problem. Because we know we already bring it all. We assume that every fucking body else is bringing it all. And you know that's not true, Aquarius, right? I keep telling y'all, stop listening to the shit people say. See? And then look, you know what I'm looking at this too? Because it ain't just what it says at the bottom. It's also saying that people say we too much, right? We too much. We too this. We cold. We cut off. We this. We that. Whatever. Aquarius is feel everything just like every fucking body else. We just know how to step back and cut off that side of us when we don't like what the fuck you be doing. And then we quick to cut a motherfucker off when you ain't acting right. And that as it should be. Okay? Because like I told you, those of you that are standing in shit that you shouldn't be standing in, you still dealing with motherfuckers that you know you need to walk away from, whether it's family or whether it's friendship or whatever. Because I told you, just because they got the same blood running through your veins or just because you known them all your fucking life, don't mean that they get to stay in your energy. Okay, you have to start to be very discerning about who the fuck you allow. Okay, like I keep telling you, they don't give everybody the damn Birkin bags. So if they don't give everybody the fucking Birkin bags, you don't let everybody in your damn energy, Aquarius. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay, stop telling, because see, we doing this trying to form the connection, trying to get the thing to do what we want it to do, and we can't do that. We have to just allow it to flow. Okay, we have to take our hands off the fucking steering wheel and let this go the way it's going to go. We have to understand that the right person is going to happen when it's supposed to, and it's not going to be something that we can force. And we shouldn't be forcing nothing anyway, because I keep telling you, everybody don't deserve to be in your energy, Aquarius. I tell you this all the time. You got so many fucking naysayers, so many people telling you all kinds of shit, right? So you got to be able to suss out these motherfuckers that's thinking this type of stuff. Like I was telling Scorpio, the people that are contemptuous, the ones that have the toxic admiration for you, right? They admire you, but they fucking envy you at the same fucking time, and they want what you got, but they don't want you to have it. Like crazy stuff like that. You got to start to look at what people are showing you, because when we get into the connection, we put on them damn rose-colored glasses. We not looking at what is actually going on. We in our own little fantasy world of what we want to happen, and we got to stop that. We got to stop that. I'm not saying you can't put them on at some point, But you got to stand and give yourself a chance to look at who this person truly is, how they show up, who they're truly being. Okay? All right. So you ain't auditioning for this fucking play or this concert or to be in this band. They fucking auditioning for you. That's the way you got to look at it. And it's not about thinking you better than anybody else. It's about you know what you bring to the table. You know that you're going to give 100%. So why do you need to convince anybody of anything, right? You looking for somebody that sees your value off jump, right? And that is going to show you why they think they need to be in your life. It needs to be more of that and less of you trying to convince anybody or anything. Okay? All right. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mr. Daddy's Love. I appreciate that. Okay, let's I'm gonna give you one more card. You know I'm gonna give you one more card. Y'all waited. Okay, next one. It says love's the answer. It says love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Okay? So Spirit is telling you, okay? It's like that shit. It's like the stuff people say with money, right? You know how people will be like, oh, when I get this money, life is gonna be so much easier. Life's gonna be this, life's gonna be that. Now look, I ain't gonna sit here and blow no smoke up your ass and tell you that money is not gonna fix certain problems. Cause there are certain things that happen in this life that only money can fix, right? But Spirit is playing Can't Buy Me Love. That's what I hear in my head. So Spirit is saying that, yeah, it can fix that, but it can't buy you no goddamn love. It can't do certain things. So it's the same thing with love. We have these things in our head like, oh, when I get in this love relationship, all my problems are gonna be fixed. Hell no, they not. If anything, you're going to have new fucking problems because you're going to have all these motherfuckers trying to tear your fucking relationship apart. You're going to have these triggers that's going to come up because you in this connection with this person and, you know, you are getting to know each other. It's going to be a lot of other things that get added to your life. So it's about you looking at things in a realistic manner is what Spirit is saying. Just like money ain't going to solve all your fucking problems, love not going to solve all your fucking problems either. That's what they telling you, okay? All right, let's get a message from your person. Yeah, do better. That's right. Keeping your personal business private. Some folks prey on your feet. You right. You right, Miss Sharon. You are right. So we got keep dreaming. I keep dreaming about us together. This is your person. Okay. Then we've got you're my everything. All right. I hear I was gonna say not Mariah Carey, but Mary J. Blige. You are my everything. You are everything, and everything is you. That's why I get. That's the sped up version. So. That's what I'm hearing about your person. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing. Like I said, Aquarius, you know what you bring to the table. You are the interviewer, not the interviewee. You ain't going for the job. They going for the fucking job. Like I said, you don't let everybody in the club. Everybody don't get the fucking bag. Okay. Forever Young. It says a song of youthful playfulness. All right. Then we got rendezvous showing up here. It says a private getaway for two is calling you. So you and this person going to travel around and do all kinds of things together. All right. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to say this to you before I leave or before you leave. Stop letting these motherfuckers tell you the shit they tell you, Aquarius. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You are not like anybody else because you're not fucking supposed to be like anybody else. Because if you were supposed to be like everybody else, you would be. Okay? The fact that you are different from everybody else, that's your superpower. Okay? So you use it for your betterment and stop letting other people try to take your shit away from you or drag you down because they don't understand you. Not everybody's going to understand you. That's the problem. We expecting everybody to understand us, but we're different. So everybody's not. Okay? That's the base level. No, everybody's not going to understand us. That's why what we're doing is we're working on ourselves. We're bettering ourselves so that when the people that understand us do show up, we ready to open the door and let them in. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be trying to give it to every fucking body. Everybody don't deserve to have a piece of you, Aquarius. Everybody don't deserve to love on you. Everybody don't deserve to be in your fucking energy. All right? You let your free flag fly. You be who the fuck you are. And stop letting people try to tell you that the way that you are, the way you show up is no good. Because that's garbage. And anybody that's telling you that, you don't need to be fucking listening to them. And you need to get them out of your energy. And those of you that need to walk away from certain people, walk away from them, Aquarius. Okay? Walk away from them. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your sister, your mama, your brother, your whatever. Walk away. Because I'm telling you, you're going to see it's going to be like a weight is going to be lifted off of your back when you leave these people alone. And then when they see that you no longer putting up with their bullshit, like I said, you're going to see. That's all I can tell you. You're going to see. Okay? Aquarius. Love y'all. You know I fucks with y'all the long way, our way. You know we Aquarius. We all Aquarius up in here. Okay? In this particular reading, those of you know. So let your freak flag fly. Keep being who you are, and love on yourself. And don't let nobody fucking tear you down. Like I said, anybody telling you anything other than the beautiful things about you, you don't need to be dealing with them. Let them go. Let them go. They don't deserve you. Okay, Aquarius, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a beautiful Mother's Day. And I love y'all, Aquarius. All right? Thank y'all for hanging in there and being patient. All right? Now we're moving on to Pisces. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon says she loves all of us. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hey, Sammy. Okay. Pisces moon and North Node, Missy. Okay. All right. This is for Pisces spirit. Who is the person on their mind and how do they really feel about them? Like I said, for those of you that are just coming in, happy Mother's Day to all of you. Okay, we have blender showing up here, Pisces. It says disruption, chaos, change. Your routine is about to be blended. The new mixture will surprise you. Okay, let's see why this is coming up here. Let's clarify. Okay, so Spirit is telling you to nourish yourself, okay? Focus on self-growth. Stay focused on yourself and, find yourself, find your soul, find the things that you need for yourself, okay? Thanks. Thanks, Sammy. He said you can only have 2 hours of Aquarius energy at a time. You funny. Okay, let me clarify the blender card. Okay, so Spirit is telling you you're about to have a second chance at love. You got somebody new coming in that's basically going to shake up your world. Is basically what they're telling you with this blender card. And so you need to be focused on yourself and doing the things you need to do to make sure that Pisces is okay when this person comes in. Okay? All right. Let's get a card for Pisces. Okay? Card for their person. Okay? Energy between them, please, Spirit. Okay? And the outcome. Okay. I like what I see. Okay, so we got the Hermit card here. Again, Spirit is pretty much reinforcing what I just said, Virgo energy, right? You got the energy of the star, that light there. You got the lantern to lead your way, to guide you, to guide you through the things that you need to go through, right? In order to prepare yourself for this new person that's coming into your life and for you to do the healing that you need to do to ready yourself for it. Okay? Two of Swords. This is about you pulling your head out of the sand, right? Shitting or getting off the pot, looking at the red flags, not being afraid to do that in relationships, not being afraid to say, hey, if I don't, if I look at this red flag, if I call it out, this person's gonna leave. So what? If they fucking leave, then they never was meant to be there. That's what I tell you, right? We got the sun here, right? So this is about, it's Leo energy. It's about you sitting at the center of your own fucking world first and foremost, right? And this person coming in, if you put yourself at the center of your world, this person's gonna put you at the center of theirs with the sun, because it's a reflection. Everybody's a reflection is what Spirit is saying. This is also talking about your soulmate coming into your life, right? You opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself with the world. This is all signs, and it's also talking about you overcoming the personal challenges that you need to overcome, because you got destiny coming your way. The wheel is turning in your in your favor, and you got good luck, good fortune coming your way. This person is destiny for you, okay? And it's about you, taking the risk with the Knight of Wands and your person doing that as well, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, to clarify the Hermit, right? A lot of y'all are exhausted. We've got depletion, drain, the long journey. This has been a long time coming for a lot of you. But Spirit is telling you don't give up, right? Because your person is about to show up. Okay, you are showing up, Pisces, as the Four of Swords. So this is talking about, you healing, meditating, resting, all of these things, because that's like the mini hermit for me when it shows up like that. And I feel like a lot of you are doing the things that Spirit is asking you to do. All right. And so by you doing that, you are honing and sharpening your intuition. And so you're going to be able to listen to your heart song, what your heart really wants. Okay. It is going to strengthen the telepathy between you and this new person. And it's also about you having that inner knowing, that intuition about what it is you want and how to get it. Okay. Then we've got your person showing up as the Ace of Wands. Okay. Excuse me. Hold on one second. They want to give you a fiery, passionate new beginning. They want to give you something else too, but I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, this person's been through, they've had a lot of people around them trying to distract them. Okay, they've been sidetracked. There's been a lot of delays, a lot of changes, right? That both of you have had to go through in order to be ready for this connection. This person's had to walk away from a lot of people, escape from a lot of fucked up situations, right? And so it says avoiding, blocking, pushing away. They've had to do a lot of stuff. You said keep it clean, man. Get your mind out of the gutter. And so the energy between the both of you is the Magician. So you're both manifesting each other is what Spirit is saying. You said you got DMX in your head, Missy. So Spirit is saying that both you and your person have all the skills, tools, and abilities that you need to manifest what you want in this love relationship and in your life. Okay. Then we've got time showing up here. So this is both of you. You're waiting. It says cycles, moments. Both of you are waiting for each other. So it ain't one person waiting for the other one and the other one is just doing whatever. Y'all both doing it. You're working on yourselves, but I also feel like the waiting is occurring at the same time. So the outcome card between the two of you is the Three of Pentacles. So this is about you and this person coming together in a spirit of collaboration, in a spirit of compromise, and working towards building what you want in the connection, okay? So that you have this second chance at love, right? So it says reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. For some of you, it's not everybody. Don't take it if it's not your message. There, you had a false start with someone, and this person is coming back to fix it. I ain't talking about your old dusty crusty. For some of you, you had a false start with your soulmate, and they're coming back to fix things, to make amends. This person feels guilty. They feel ashamed of what happened, okay? And they're wanting to fix it, okay? All right. Let's see. Okay. What does Pisces need to know, please, Spirit? Okay, so we got retreating here. It says your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. For a lot of you, some of you, it is talking about where I told you somebody coming back to make amends. You may have retreated. Those of you that this part where we talked about somebody coming in and trying to fix things, having to fix it because they fucked up the first time. You may have retreated because of it, and Spirit is saying you need to come out. You need to dust yourself off and try again with this person, okay? For others of you, this is just talking about, all the slings and the errors that you've suffered when it comes to your love life, right? And you not giving up is what Spirit is saying, okay? Things are going to happen. It's not all, when we go for goals and things like that, it's never a straight fucking line. You'll go somewhere, and then all of a sudden, some shit will come out of left field or fucking right field or whatever, and then fuck your shit up, right? And so it's about you looking where you're trying to go. Remember, I tell you this all the time, right? About the when you go whitewater rafting, right? When you go whitewater rafting, they tell you you don't know what's going to happen when you're out in the water, right? So it's going to be areas, because it's nature. It's going to be areas in the water where you're going to see yourself drifting towards some shit that's dangerous. But you can't look at where you're not trying to go. You have to keep focusing on where you want to go, because if you look at where you're trying to not go, that's where you're going to end up going. And so Spirit is telling you that same thing. Stop focusing on the shit you don't want and focus on the good things, so it can bring you out of this retreating energy and you can head towards what you want. Okay? All right. Because I keep hearing, if first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. That's what I hear. You can dust it off and try again. That's what I hear. Okay. I don't know why I'm being told to pick this up. I'm going to pick it up. Okay. Love lesson. Spirit is telling you, don't let a history of failed relationships get you down. Gather the lessons and ditch the baggage. Let go of all that other shit. Because like I told you, these old people want to keep you stuck, Pisces. And we don't want that to happen to you, right? Okay, so your person is telling you that the two of you have been together for many lifetimes. Okay? But right now is not the time for the two of you to come together. Okay? It said they're saying they need some more time before they can come towards you. And they need this space because there's something happening. Because I told you we got distracted, escaping. They like trying to, it's some, I feel like for some of you, this is your person's ex. Okay, not wanting to let them go, trying to get in the way of this connection, trying to stop them from moving on, and they're doing whatever they can. But you know, they're getting sidetracked. There's changes, there's delays, all of this shit, because it's about both of you learning how to believe in yourself and know that, you know, that old shit. But I don't feel like this person is wanting to be with this old person. I just feel like this motherfucker getting in the way, because it's somebody, I told you, they have that attitude like, you don't leave me, I fucking leave you, and that type of stuff. Okay? All right, so we've got signs and clues here. It says the universe is talking to you, Pisces. Okay, they're telling you what you need to do, and then look, reaching out. It says expect a call or text from your person of interest. All right, so for a lot of you, like I told you, some of y'all gonna have to start over again, because the first time it didn't work out, or they weren't ready, or you weren't ready, or both of you weren't ready. So it's gonna be different for all of you. You know where you are in this story. Okay? All right, Pisces, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week. If you want to hang out with us for Aries, please do so. If not, thank you so much for coming in, and you have a wonderful Mother's Day. Okay? All right, Aries. Last but definitely not least, my Rams. Here we go. Come on. You're welcome, Sammy. Thank you for showing up. Okay, hold on 1 second, Aries, and we're going to start. Thank y'all for your patience. Like I said, I know it sucks to be at the end of the reading. Y'all know it. Y'all get to see how Pisces feel all the time. Okay, this is for Aries spirit. Let's see what's going on with them. The person on their mind, how does this person really feel about them? I still hear that Leah song, dust it off and try again. So Spirit is telling you, Aries, if at first you don't succeed, keep going. Okay, we got bedroom showing up here. It says intimacy, courage, embrace. Be brave to embrace intimacy and create a meaningful connection. So this is about you opening yourself up, Aries. Okay, you've been through a lot of shit. Okay, you don't have a lot of people do shit to you too. Just because you're a fire sign, you rule by Mars just like Scorpio, you get hurt just like everybody else. Because let me tell you the secret. Because I done grew up around a lot of Aries. I have 2 Aries sisters, and I have 2 other Aries cousins that I grew up around, and I also have had a lot of Aries friends. Y'all are sensitive as fuck, but I ain't gonna tell it. Y'all are sensitive as fuck, But I like that about y'all, because a lot of people don't understand that. They think they see the fire, they see all the stuff, and they think that's all it is, but it's not. Okay? So with this with this card, with the bedroom card, Spirit is telling you, don't be afraid to show the person that you're supposed to be in this connection with. Don't be afraid to show them the true you, the inside, the little marshmallow that y'all got on the inside, the little toasted marshmallow. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Y'all know I love y'all, Aries. Okay, so yeah, you've been through it. Okay, we got the sorrow card. It says loss, grief, depression. You've been through a lot of stuff, and that's understandable. You are part of this collective. If these messages resonate with you, you've been through a lot. Okay, and so Spirit is telling you, you got somebody coming that's about to confess how they feel about you. So it says unveiling, coming clean messages. All right, the right person, the right people for you are coming towards you to be with you and treat you the right way. Okay? All right. Hold on. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Okay. Let's pull another card. Okay, so look, we got you showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. So you're standing in your power and knowing your worth, okay? So that you can make this, make this with the Knight of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you can take this leap into this connection with this new person, okay? Because it's going to take strength in order to do this, because you've been through a lot of shit just like everybody else. We all been through it with this, but it's about you pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, Aries, and knowing what you deserve and that you can get what it is that you want. Okay, so some of y'all are cultivating this energy. You're standing in your power, knowing exactly what you deserve, and I feel like you're waiting for the right time to take this this leap with the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's pull cards for Aries. Okay, Aries. Okay. I'm loving what I see. Loving it. Outcome. Okay. Okay, so we got the Three of Cups showing up here, right? This is talking about you and this person, I feel like, building a friendship with each other. All right. So like I said, you've been through your stuff. They've been through their stuff. You're going to take your time to build together. This also talks about reunion, like past life love. You and this person were together in many lifetimes. You are coming together again in this lifetime to continue what you started in other lifetimes. And like I said, build the type of relationship you're wanting. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles, you and this person are both going to meet each other halfway, put in the same amount of work to build the type of connection you want to have. Okay. And with the Nine of Wands, not Knight, Nine of Wands, this is about you starting to open yourself up and realizing that even though you have been through this sorrow, the loss, and the depression, with this new person, you're going to be able to take down these wands and know that you can heal these things, move forward, and be able to let this person in. Because I see you got the pentacle here. Well, it's not a pentacle, but this circle here with the protection. But this person, you're going to allow this person to come inside, I feel like, okay? You don't see it coming with the moon. This is Pisces and Cancer energy, right? But look at what's coming. Hierophant, Taurus energy, higher level of commitment. You and this person coming together and having a beautiful connection, whether it turns out in marriage or whether it becomes just a committed relationship. Is going to be different for all of you. All right. And there's going to be a lot of passion. There's the passion stick between you and this person, a fiery new beginning, and you're going to build an amazing connection. Okay. Let's clarify. Okay. So we got peace showing up here. You and this person are going to bring each other peace, harmony, and friendship. Like I said, so it's clarifying the Three of Cups. I can't make it up, right? This person, like I said, you're going to be friends first. And it's a beautiful thing because you're going to take the time to not trigger the fuck out of each other to confess and tell each other how you feel, to be able to stand in this energy as the independent sovereign people you are before you enter into this connection together. Okay? The card that's showing up for you, Aries, stability with the Four of Wands. This is love, stability, marriage, the whole 9 yards with this Four of Wands card. This connection is going to bring you and your person a lot of stability. Okay? We got possibilities showing up here to clarify. So you and this person are going to have a very free-spirited connection. There's going to be a lot of adventures. You and this person are going to open each other up to where you start to take risks with each other. Okay? Okay, when it comes to your person, look at how they showing up. Gemini energy, the lovers. Remember, I tell y'all, if you want any card that talks about love, this is the motherfucking card you want. This is the Pentacle. Okay? This is talking about you and this person vibing on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, right? With the lovers energy, and making the choice to be in this connection together. That's what's most important. Okay? This person is going through a lot of stress, a lot of turbulence, tension at this time, but I feel like they're working through that in order to prepare for this connection for the two of you to come together. And see, and then you got this old motherfucker coming back, this person, because they gotta, you know, like I said, for some of you, I feel like for some of you, this is a cross-watcher read, because the twin flame card is showing up on the other side, which is talking about whoever your person is the one that belongs in this collective. Not saying that you don't, but I'm saying some of y'all are cross-watching. Okay. All right. So the energy between the both of you is the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of beautiful communication. Like I said, y'all are going to be talking for hours. Okay. And this is going to be what is going to enable a lot of you to put certain things, you know, get closure, say goodbye to a lot of things, and leave certain things behind, because this connection is going to show you, Aries, what is possible when it comes to your love life. And so a lot of shit that you've been hanging on to in the past, like, it's just like I keep talking about all of y'all with that fucking Ten of Wands card, you're going to throw that shit to the ground and be like, I'm done with this shit. I'm moving on. Okay. All right. The outcome card that you have, Aries, is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. This is like you had one of the best fucking readings, Aries. So this is talking about you and this person stepping into this beautiful relationship with each other with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there may have been in the past a lot of cloudy judgment, a lot of illusions, okay, a lot of unbalanced thinking or unbalanced events, a lot of distortion, but you're headed towards victory and success when it comes to your love life, okay? You're learning from the attachments that you've had, from the third parties you've dealt with, from the issues that you've dealt with peers. And like I said, I hear I'm moving on up. That's what I hear from to the east side, the damn Jeffersons. That's what I hear. So Spirit is telling you, you're moving on up to the type of relationship you want to have, the type of love you want to have with this Ace of Cups, okay? All right. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, we have being guarded, Aries. It says you're lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Can't make it up. We just talked about that, right? Yo, soft toasted marshmallow, let them in. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, that's what I like about it. See, that's what I like about all the signs that come across as hardcore and stuff like that. Like I said, at the end of the day, we all fucking human beings. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you having a soft side on the inside and stuff like that. You just got to make sure you know you giving it to the right person, because it's not for everybody. You know, it's not for you to give of yourself to everybody. We talk about this with all the other signs as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get a message from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. I keep hearing that Jefferson song. They say we finally got a piece of the pie. That's what I hear. Ooh. Okay, so your person says, I don't trust easily, but with you, I feel so safe and accepted. So you're going to cultivate an energy where this person is going to feel very safe, right? A lot of emotional safety, a lot of comfortability in this connection. Then we have, there is only you in my mind and in my heart. So you, look, I hear only you, that old song was the Platters. So you and this person is going to be a monogamous relationship for the majority of y'all. That's what this is going to be. It's not going to be a thing where somebody is, you know, eye fucking other people when you're outside and stuff like that. It ain't gonna be no type of party like that. Okay. All right. You said confirmation cheesecake, Jamila. Okay, so we got love language, affirmations. It says loving words hold great power. So you and this person, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of the things you say to each other, okay? Which is gonna help to elevate the connection. And then we have holiday. Enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life, okay? And then unexpected connection. It says opposites attract. So like I said, you and this person on the outside gonna look completely different, but on the inside you will have a lot of similarities, okay? All right, Aries, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Those of you that hung out with me the whole time, I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a beautiful Mother's Day and a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday, okay? All right, bye.